go. Oh, I can hear myself.
Are we live?
Not live.
Hello everyone and welcome to Arctic Ice Arena in Orland Park. It is a very cold night out here and we have the Celtics facing the Mount Carmel Caravan. I am joined here with Anthony Brock on my right and Matthew Myers on my left. Let me start with Anthony. Who's your pick to click tonight?
My pick to click tonight has got to be Gavin Lass. You might remember from last broadcast, he was actually my pick to click last year as well. But I looked, I feel like he's going to make a big impact tonight on the defense for the Celtics, but they look to shut down Mount Carmel tonight.
All right, Matt, how about you?
My pick to click is going to be Gilberto Ayala on the defense. He's big, stepping up on the blue line. He can work the puck around, gets it going, quarterbacks from the D, and can set up a little bit on the O side too. How about you, Schlender?
I'm going to go with junior forward Braden Rogers, number 18 out here. Braden, he really doesn't show up on the score sheet so much, but he is one of the hardest workers on and off the ice, and I think he's going to be the difference in this game tonight. And now what do we think about our goalie matchup tonight, Anthony? We got Celtics junior goalie, number 30, Grayson Susaki starting. What do you think about him?
Yeah, I think Grayson's a great pick to start tonight. He was just named an All-Star, so I think he's going to play real well for the Celtics tonight.
Yeah, and keeping the theme with the All-Stars, Matt, what can you say about defensive All-Star for the Celtics, Henry Gagliardi, number 22?
Yeah, number 22, Henry Gagliardi on the defense, just got named CCHL All-Star for a great reason. He can step up on the blue line, play the puck well. He sets it up from the D and can just work that blue line really good with his feet. So he's going to have a great showing tonight.
Yeah, another thing about Gags is he just out-hustles people. He's a really hard worker, yeah.
Yes, sir. No, definitely seeing in the locker room and out of the locker room, they definitely love him. He's not afraid to play the body. And you know what? I'll round it out with our third All-Star from the Celtics, sophomore forward, number 11, Nick Coveney. Nick had a standout year last year, setting just about every freshman points record on varsity. And he got named to CCHL All-Star this year for his first time, even though he could have earned it last year, but maybe some politics involved there. Nick's been a great forward on the wing. He's always contributing on the power play, always looking for a good pass, always creating plays off the rush, and I really think he's also going to be someone else that makes a difference tonight.
Yeah, so Jonathan, what do you think of this Caravan team here tonight? They've had a complete turnaround this season from the showing that they've had the past couple of years. What do you think's been working for them, and what do you think they maybe have to do well against the Celtics team?
Yeah, you know, Matt, I think it all starts with coaching. This year they hired Coach Mike DiStefano, very seasoned, well-seasoned veteran coach. Sorry about that. Yeah, I worked with him in the past, back in my playing days, and I got to say he's all class. Traditional coach. He's not afraid to get on the guys. He's not afraid to be a stickler out there, and I really think he's made the difference. I mean, last year this Caravan team only won 2 games all season in and out of Catholic League, and now this year they're up to 15 wins. Rankings-wise, they are at 37th this year in the Illinois Hockey State rankings. Moved up about 30-ish spots from 68th last year, so clearly a big difference, and clearly you can see that he's made a good turnaround with this team.
Yeah, it's been an amazing turnaround. What he's done to the program has been great. What he'll continue to do to the program will be even better. Now, Brock, what do you think about the Celtics team tonight? How's their season going, and what do you expect from them tonight to beat this Caravan team?
I expect a good game from the Celtics It's going to be a really good fight between them. But Schlender's actually, we're blessed to be with the own manager of the Celtics tonight.
Yep.
What's been the mood at practice in the past couple days getting ready for tonight?
Yeah, so something big that we've been talking about the past 2-3 weeks at practice has been that second seed for the playoffs. So a little interesting for the Catholic League playoffs this year, only a 6-team playoff with the first 2 teams receiving byes. So with 3 wins this week, 3 regulation wins this weekend, the Celtics could have secured the second place spot, which would guarantee them a bye and is much needed. Because these boys, I can tell you, they've been working so hard at practice, at film, at lifting. I mean, it's really just a year-long commitment. Even in the off-season, these boys are 5 days a week, and I think it pays dividends when we get to playoffs and stuff.
Yeah, for sure. We're going to throw it down to Logan Walker, who's on the ice right now.
Hello, I'm here. Give a little score prediction for the game tonight. I think we're going to get a good game, a little tough action, but I think the Celtics are going to come out and take care of business here today. It's an important game for the boys. They're 3 wins away. They finish out with 3 straight wins, and they secure the 2 seed and a bye in the conference playoffs. So I think this team's going to come out with a lot of fire, a lot of pace, and they're going to win this game pretty confidently today.
Yeah, thanks for that, Walker.
Earlier
Thank you.
this year, they also dropped the game in an upset to the Caravan, so I think that's going to fuel this fire even more and get these boys fired up for a good win tonight.
Yep.
So thanks to Logan Walker for that analysis. One more question for the locker room insider to my right. Jonathan, what do you think about that Minnesota trip? How's it going to get the guys going, the chemistry up for this game?
Oh, I think it's a great trip. You know, we spent just about 14 hours total on the bus together to and from Minnesota, and I think it really helps strengthen the team bond right before playoffs. And it's a great way to really, I would say, get to know your teammates more. You know, you're staying in a hotel room with them, so it's really good to create that bond and just strengthen that. And I got to say, just from being in the locker room, being around the guys, it's a completely different feel. It really is. I mean, we're already a close group, so to be even closer than that, it gets me really excited, and it should be interesting to see how this shakes out.
Yeah, I'm expecting a spectacular game. We're now going to get in position to get this one going. First period is set to drop soon. Thank you.
All right, we had our number 1 line starting out there for the Celtics with Mason Brandow taking the draw. It looks like we had a quick play into our offensive zone and a good save by the Carmel goalie. Now Mason Brandow in again to take the draw, loses that on his forehand. The Caravan try to clear it, but a good hand. Ooh, hand pass by Ryan Sturr, so that one is going to come out of the zone for the Celtics. Now, how about this sophomore defenseman, Matt? I mean, Ryan Shack, he's been scoring so much on the power play. What can you say about this kid?
Yeah, Ryan Shack has been spectacular all season. Had a little bit of a mishap, couple of injuries here and there, but he's back. He's full strength, and he's really going to play a factor in this game, stepping up on the blue, making the plays as he just did, chipping it up the boards. It should be a great game from him.
Yeah, and a quick pass from Nick Coveney over to Mason Brandow, but a good glove save by Carmel goalie.
That was good shot selection there. That was it. Right off the rip here, the Celtics are coming out pretty aggressive.
Yes, Mount Carmel is starting their main goalie, Hayden Klein. He has played 16 of the games in Catholic League for the Caravan this year, and he's been pretty solid. Now a draw taken by Mitchell Piano, one on the forehand, puck battle along the board, stepped up on by Gil Ayala, but that puck is chipped away. Now Gavin Lass, defending number 15 for the Caravan. Puck's in the corner, tries to get it out, take away by Gavin Lass. He gets tripped up. Oh no, it's a quick turnover. Tries to get it on his backhand, nothing doing. Puck battle out in front. Puck is cleared out to the left defenseman, number 17, walks past Braden Rogers, gets to the middle. Oh, good stick there by BR. Ooh, and a quick save by Grayson Susaki off a deflection. Now Mitch tries to get that one out, loses that along the boards. Number 12 for the Caravan is in there. Tries to get on the backhand, no one home. Puck battle on the boards. Mitch Piano working hard. He doesn't seem to have any help, but he still figures it out. That is chipped out. Still battling along the boards now. Jamison Samanis pass to Braden Rogers, gets it to the middle, tries to take a shot, gets that on net. Now the Caravan trying to regroup. Breakout pass missed and kept in by Henry Gagliardi with a good shot attempt that just gets blocked. Now Trent Reynolds on the point, also with a shot attempt. Chipped, and that's in the corner to Jamison Samanis. Aiden Flood also on that puck. Now here goes Henry Gagliardi stepping up, and a good keep by that all-star defenseman. And that puck is rung around and seems to be going down for icing.
Yeah, it's a spectacular job there by the Caravan defense, but an even better job by Grayson Sasaki earlier on in that play. Great reflexes by him. Puck got mishapped, a little bit of a direction from the point, and it's a great job by him to get down. That's why he is a CCHL All-Star, and now will be taken into the Caravan zone. Aiden Flood on the draw.
Oh, little confusion here with the changes from the Caravan. Yes, now we got senior forward Aiden Flood coming in to take the draw on his backhand. Aiden has had a pretty good season in the circle, being just above 50%. He loses that one though, and it's tried to get kept in by Trent Reynolds. That one is shot down again, regrouped by Henry Gagliardi. Passes it around, deflected by the Caravan forward.
You got to watch out for Floody. He's pretty sneaky. He's not the biggest guy, but he gets to where he needs to be in here.
Yep, and a shot by Nick Coveney gets blocked there. Nick still forechecking, and a good play by Aiden Flood, who just misses the Caravan forward on the forecheck, excuse me. Good hit there by Ryan Shack with a good angle. That is rung around by Aiden Flood. Taken up by Nick Coveney. Pass on the backhand to Rylan O'Sullivan. Ooh, tries to get it through. Good takeaway by number 25 on the Caravan. Now the Caravan attack. Good block by Nick Coveney. Man, that kid just does it all, doesn't he, Brock?
Nick Coveney has been amazing for the past 2 years with the Celtics, and I'm really excited to see, what else he could do in the future for the Celts.
Yeah,
it's a great pick tonight, guys. A great pick.
Definitely a bright future. Now puck's rung around to Rylan O'Sullivan. Oh, and a good keep by number 10 on the Caravan. He just chips that in. Back to number 21. Number 21 tries to feed it in front, and he is defended by Ryan Sturr. Puck is shot out to the point. Pass down low for the Caravan. 21 tries to center it. Nothing doing. Now picked up by Vince Karkoska. He's coming in with a lot of speed here. Drop pass to Nick Mercer. Nick Mercer shot attempt just chipped by the Caravan defender. Mercer now in the corner. Ooh, gets it to Vince. Gets tripped up there. Chipped out to Gil Ayala. Gil dumps it back in. Now Nick Mercer on the puck, tries to forecheck him. Vince Karkoska on the wing now. Ooh, Gil Ayala gets deked around by number 9 on the Caravan. He chips it into the corner. Good stick by Gavin Lass to get it to Nick Mercer. Nick Mercer in the corner now chips it around. Now here goes Gavin Lass. Good defensive play, just forcing him to cough that up. Vince in the corner now, pass it to Gil. Gil's got his head up looking. Good pass to Andrew Rodriguez. Andrew feeds it across to Nick Mercer, loses that one in the neutral zone. Oh, and now that is chipped up, but intercepted by Trent Reynolds. Nick Mercer now trying to regroup, passes it to Trent. Trent scans the ice, just dumps it in. Smart, quick play there. Vince Karkoska in on the forecheck, and a good play there, just battling hard with the puck. Tries to come up with it, but he is joined by Andrew Rodriguez. Oh, chipped in front! And a good save there by the Caravan goalie.
So Schlender, you mentioned the Minnesota trip. Walk me through, what was it like, going on the bus in the hotel? Did you guys play any games? How'd you do?
Oh, I mean, we got some fun things going. Maybe some things that I can't share on this broadcast, but maybe a few. We played Imposter, a new fun app.
Yeah.
That's a good family-friendly game.
That's a good one.
So, yeah. Ooh, Mason Brandow tries to take that on his forehand. He loses that, but is kept in by Henry Gagliardi. Henry tries to keep it in, gets his pocket picked, but stays with it. Keeps it in. Mason Brandow now battling on the point. Oh, delayed offsides, and here come the Celtics back in on the forecheck. John Cardwell going in on the pressure. Now Mason Brandow going in along the boards and kept in. Shot on net by Nick Coveney, and the Caravan just iced this one down.
Yeah, it's been a great game here so far by the Caravan offense, but a great job by that defense. Built up with Gavin Lass, Henry Gagliardi, Trent Reynolds, Ryan Shack, Ryan Sturr, and many more. So that's a great start by them and a great job by Gags there to keep that puck in.
Speaking of Gags, you guys seen those videos on Instagram?
Oh my God,
You
that
guys
kid
seen
is
them?
an internet sensation.
Internet
Anthony.
sensation,
I mean,
Gagliardi.
he's got so many mixtape. Oh, and then a shot in and a
Let's
goal.
go.
by Nick
That's a
Coveney.
goal.
Oh my goodness!
What a
From
snipe.
the goal line and hits the back bar and comes out. I mean, come on, what can this kid not do, Matthew?
The CCHL
Oh, my
All-Star Nick
goodness.
Coveney.
Wow, that was a snipe and a half from that. Wow, from
I
the
mean-
kid.
I mean, come on. Like, what? I have no words. I have no words. Just speechless. From the goal line, left-handed shot, and he just roofs it on Hayden Klein, and he is definitely rattled after that one.
Coveney reminds me a lot of a young Patrick Kane. I grew up with him coming through all those cup runs, and watching him, I really see a lot of him, influence of him.
Definitely some reminisce of that. Ooh, and we got a new line for the Celtics out here that just started in Minnesota. My way of saying is the Conehead line, a reference to the movie Miracle on Ice, is we got all of our hardest workers out there, kind of a grinder line, if you say. So that face up. Oh, Samanis! J-Mo with the snipe. Back to back on Hayden Klein, and I don't know, Anthony, he seems pretty shaken up.
He is absolutely rattled in there right now. Wow, it is electric in here right now. Is that J-Mo?
That was Jamison Samanis.
You saw J-Mo actually come up to us before the game and say we're going to handle this one quick, and he meant it clearly. What a snipe from the, wow.
Yeah, Hayden Klein definitely shaken up. And Jamos Samanis gave me a little tip. He said running clock this game.
Oh.
Matt, you're a goalie. What's the mindset like? You know, you just gave up 2 quick goals. What are you even thinking in the crease right now?
You know, you got to forget about it. You can't let it eat you alive. You can't keep thinking about it. Like I like to say, mind of a goldfish. They forget everything in 10 seconds.
Yep.
That's going to be what Hayden Klein does here now.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely a great insight there from our Division III lacrosse commit, Matthew Myers. So that faceoff was won by Mitch Piano and got to Ryan Shack, but he shot it just wide. Now the Celtics battling in the boards. Jamison Samanis again scans around the net, pass up to Ryan Shack, passes it back down to J-Mo. J-Mo loses that. Now Braden Rogers trying to battle down in front. Now puck chipped away by the Caravan, and that seems to be going down there for icing, but Ryan Sturr gets there and beats him. Oh, and a big collision there. Seemed like that kid ate a lot of boards there, Matt.
Yeah, he got absolutely wiped out there by Ryan Sturr. It was a great job on the boards. It'll now be in the Caravan zone.
And now a good puck battle down low with Braden Rogers and Mitchell Piano. They are fighting hard to get that puck down there. They are joined now by Mason Brand now as the third man in, tries to recover it. Ooh, tries to get it to Gavin last, but a shaky pass to his feet. Now Gavin recovers and gets a good chip back up ice. Delayed offsides, and now here comes Matt's pick, Gil Ayala. Gil loses that coming in, but stakes with it, and now he scans in the corner. Gets checked on a good hit there. Kicked out to Aiden Flood. Aiden gives it away to this Caravan defenseman. Now battled. Ooh, Flood with the chip into the zone. Doesn't look like to me going out for icing. Now Rylan O'Sullivan on the forecheck. Tries to stay with it, but Mason Brand now getting to cough it up. Aiden Flood to the net. Not his best pass there. Aiden seems a little shaky here, Matt. What do you say about that?
Yeah, it seems a little bit shaky, but he made a great play at the blue line. You know, they do call him the defensive specialist for a reason, so that right there, that shows it right there. But no, he's a little bit shaken up right now. He's got to clear the mind.
I wouldn't worry about him. He actually informed me before the game he had lost. That's a huge hit right in front of the Celtics bench. Aiden Flood informed me before the game he had actually lost his air tag before the game.
Oh,
so
that's horrible. And a pass up to Nick Mercer. Nick on a breakaway, tries to make a move, and he's
What a goal! Nick Mercer!
Nick Mercer, forehand, backhand pass from the defenseman, and the Celtics go up 3-0 within 6 minutes, Anthony.
that running clock is looking real good right about now.
I mean, we might be in for a football score here, Matt. This could get ugly.
Yeah, I think we're in for a football score. What a goal by Nick Mercer, keeping the energy up here. But that all starts with the step up there by Henry Gagliardi at the blue line in the D zone. Great job by him. I'm sure we'll see that in the highlight video somewhere.
And now Coach Mike DiStefano for the Caravan calls a timeout, hopefully just trying to settle his goalie in, give his guys a moment to regroup.
So like Jonathan Schlender said out there, just one line that did a great job with that second goal, just got off the ice. The Conehead line, the hardest workers. You know, the guy to my right, Jonathan Schlender, they call him the range rat for a reason. One of the hardest working guys I know, whether it's golf, lacrosse, or now announcing.
Yep.
So, Jonathan Schrunder, how do you stay conditioned in the offseason, and how do these guys stay conditioned in the offseason as well?
Oh, I mean, it all starts in the gym, Matt. I mean, really, they are working. They're 3 days in the gym, 2 days on the ice, so 5 days in the spring and summer. And like I was saying, that helps form that bond. It really gets this group close-knit. And now face-off taken, win on his backhand by Vince Carcosa. Oh, puck, and it comes up and hits the Jumbotron. Deflected from a Ryan Stur pass, and we will do it again at center ice.
Yeah, just like we were saying with that conditioning. I know that you're the manager here on the hockey team. Do you ever do like some arm curls with the water bottles? Like, is that how you stay conditioned in the off season?
No, never.
I wonder what's the difference in conditioning for golf versus hockey here?
Oh, I mean, I'll tell you, Anthony, all I do is swing a club. That's about it. I mean, maybe a few plyometrics, but I mean, come on. Look at me. I'm just built like a beast, so I really don't have to do anything in the gym. That puck is iced by the Celtics, and we will have a defensive zone draw. This will be crucial to see if Mason Brandow can win this one on his backhand coming up.
Schlunder, you got a favorite moment so far this season?
Oh, you know what? Kind of an interesting one. We just had our weekly pasta dinner yesterday, and I introduced the boys to some Quiplash, a fun game on the Xbox, and that one got pretty rowdy. We played that for about 2 hours, so that was fun. And now that faceoff was won by Mason Brandow, and it is battled in the zone by the Celtics. Gavin Last comes around, gets tangled up with the defender. Mason Brandow tries to get it away. Now John Carwell comes up with it, tries to chip it out, loses that, still battling on the boards. Puck goes into the zone, stick by Gavin Last. Here comes Caravan defender. Oh, and number 36 shoots in a good save. Oh, and we got some extracurriculars here.
I know J-Town John is right in the middle of that. He was a staple last broadcast.
A defenseman went in! Now, the defenseman did go in on that play for the Caravan, so in my referee personnel and expertise, that faceoff should be out of the zone because of that fourth man in. But it seems to be, we got a few penalties on the play. Let's see, we got number 3, Gil Ayala going for the Celtics, and that is just about it. Oh, wait. And we got number 4 on the Caravan, also seems to be going to the box, so we got 5-on-5 coincidental penalties. Just a few pushes and shoves there, Matt. What can you recall from your playing days about those scrums?
Well, first off, pick of the game, Gil Ayala, getting in the scrum. What a guy. But, oh, man, let me tell you, I had a lot of scrums. I had one here against Mount Carmel my freshman year. What a night. What a night.
I also remember that night. You did get blown up, and there still is a video of that I look at just about every night before I go to bed.
Yeah, that's great to hear, but shout out to my buddy Declan Dement standing me up that game. Took a couple of games to the bench, but
that's no surprise from Gil. I'm sure you can ask any teacher at Providence Catholic. Gil's a little bit of a rowdy guy in class,
Yes,
no surprise he was involved in that little scrum there.
He does just like to get involved, and he is what the boys call Ferda.
Ferda, yeah, that's the word for it.
He's definitely one of the guys and loves to be involved in everything. That faceoff is lost there by Mitch Piano, but he is quick on that. And now the Coneheads are back out there. Forecheck by Braden Rogers. That puck is battled on the boards. Mitch Piano chips it to Jamison Semanis, who tries to get in front but gets tipped away. Now Mitch battling in the corner, comes around the circle, surveys, shoots. Oh, off the crossbar, and a great shot there. And now a shot by Jamison Semanis that gets blocked on its way to the net. Wow, I mean, this goalie, Hayden Klein, he's given up a lot of real estate up top, Anthony.
Yeah, I mean, I know from kind of experience, I'm not very good with tall things, but I think in the net, Matt, how do you save those those high shots in the corner? How do you get your goal up there? Anyone to train that specifically, or?
I mean, you got to work the eyes. He's playing a little bit low. We got a penalty on the play. Got to be on the Celtics.
Ooh, and we got Henry Gagliardi going to the box. We have maybe a late hit on a step up, but he definitely killed that guy. Wow, that was a huge hit.
Yeah, going back to saving those up high shots. Got to just use the eyes, Anthony. And he's playing a little bit low. He's a small guy, kind of playing a little low, so that's why he's getting roofed up top. It's a great job by the Celtics, though, to place that puck. That'll be a face-off in the D zone.
Yeah, we're going to pass it down to Logan Walker again here.
Logan, what's the mood in the box right now? Okay, I guess we'll talk to Logan at a later time, but hopefully not too bad, as we got 2 Celtics in the box, and that puck is cleared down.
I think Logan's ready for us now. Logan, what's the mood in the box right now, buddy?
Yeah, let me know. So far, a lot of action. Obviously, a couple of early goals from the Celtics. They're just out here taking care of business, kind of like what I thought pregame.
Are Gags and Gill saying anything to you in there?
The game getting a little scrappy, so we got to be careful not to get too far into that. There's more games in the season. It's not just
that
the
puck
one.
is taken away by Rylan O'Sullivan.
Honestly, just take care of business, make this game, get a little running clock going, and hopefully everyone can get home safely tonight and get home early.
Early would be nice. I mean, I'll tell you, this is going to be way past my bedtime, Anthony.
Yeah, this is the late start here.
Yeah, I try to get in bed by 7 p.m. most days, but this will not be happening tonight, unfortunately.
Is that the golf routine?
Oh,
7
yeah.
p.m.
Yep.
every night?
13 hours of sleep. That's what I need. And that faceoff is won on his backhand by Mitchell Piano. Pass to the point for Ryan Surr, shot on net, recovered by Jamison Samanis. He tries to pass that to Ryan Sheck, but the lines person gets in the way. Now Ryan Sheck regroups, fumbles the puck a little bit, chips it up to Mitchell Piano, who dumps that in for a good play. Now Jamison Samanis hard in on the forecheck on number 25 for the Caravan. Number 25 picking up speed, scans up the ice, seems to be coming in with a full head of steam. Dekes past Gavin Lass, and he comes around the net, still with the puck here. He surveys, keeps with it, passes it on the point to number 6 for the Caravan. Number 6 back with the puck, shoots in front of the net, tipped by Jamison Samanis, but a good save by Grayson Susaki. Now the puck is out to the point and taken away by Mitchell Piano. We got a 2-on-1 on the penalty kill here, folks.
Just a dirty move by Piano there to get around him. Loses control a little bit. That's up and out.
Oh, and that puck is chipped out of play.
Thunder, we had a couple of close calls last broadcast with those pucks flying right at us. That one was a little off, though.
Yeah, no, thankfully nothing near my pretty face yet. That'd be crucial. That'd be bad.
I told Stirs to put one up here for you, so.
Yeah, nothing but a little souvenir there for the fans. Maybe John Cardwell will take the draw.
So, Thunder, how's the penalty kill been?
Oh, I mean, it has been fantastic, Anthony. I would say people,
huge hit there.
Wow. I would say people like Aiden Flood and Mitchell Piano have definitely quarterbacked this penalty kill for the Celtics, and we have been very solid. Mitchell Piano generating the most shorthanded opportunities out of anyone in the Catholic League. Now that was shot on net by Grayson Suzuki and chipped away by the Celtics defenseman. Puck now on the point with the Caravan. Number 10 scans. Dekes past John Cardwell. Dekes past Braden Rogers. Still has the puck. Backhand pass to number 12, and that is just missed. Now Braden Rogers tries to chip it out, but it is kept in by number 4, and a good shot there, but just hits the side of the net. Now Nick Mercer again. Pass to the middle to Braden Rogers. Braden gives it back to Mercer. Here comes Mercer in by himself again. Oh, and a good poke check by Hayden Klein there. He was definitely not going to let Nick Mercer have 2 on him, huh, Anthony?
Not tonight, no. Matt, what's the mood when you see a player that's already scored on you coming again?
You know, you're not letting that puck past you. You're not even letting him close. That's why you hit the poke check right there, got him down to the ice. It's a great job by Hayden Klein.
Yeah, definitely. And a shot was just chipped wide by Gavin Lass, and then the Caravan number 15 ices that down. Definitely a tired squad here.
Thunder, what's up with the Caravan right now? How are they going to get back into this and stop the bleeding?
You know, I think it's a one goal at a time mentality, Anthony. I think that's how you got to think. They're only down 3 goals, but it feels like they are a country mile away from the Celtics. The Celtics are just really suffocating them with their forecheck and keeping the puck in the zone. That faceoff was lost on Vince Karkoska's forehand and seems to be iced out again, but waved off by the linesperson. Now Gil Ayala in to regroup. Tries to get the puck, battles. He's joined by Gavin Lass. Now Gavin gets it around to the Caravan defenseman, who keeps it in past Andrew Rodriguez. That defenseman now steps in and tries to pass it down low, but it is recovered by Gil Ayala, and here comes the Mexican Stallion. Oh, wow. And a big collision there as Gil Ayala goes head over heels into the Caravan forward. It is shot in by the Celtics, chipped back out by the Caravan, and Nick Mercer once again with the puck. Oh, gets tangled up with that Caravan player. That is backhanded in by Mount Carmel, and number 19 just chips that in on a good quick play. Trent Reynolds now surveys, tries to regroup. Ooh, and a pass to Andrew Rodriguez. And now Vince Karkoska off a quick play, tries to pass it over to Nick Mercer, but a great diving effort by the Caravan defender. Now Trent Reynolds tries to keep that one in on the point, steps up, ooh, maybe not his best play there, and Henry Gagliardi gets stick handle pass. Oh, and the Caravan score. Wow.
Yeah, that's unfortunate there. You don't want to see it. Henry Gagliardi does his best job to step up. A little bit late. Grayson Saki drops the shoulder and gets beat right on over it. I actually just saw Michael Egan walk past us with the OT winner for the JV hockey team. What a game.
Yes, big shout out to Michael Egan. He has been a very strong player for our junior varsity squad and should be progressing very well as we come up in the future and next year as he aspires to be a varsity player. Now here come the Celtics with their first line after getting scored on. Mason Brandon loses the faceoff on his backhand, and the Caravan seem to have found a second win here, Matt. Now that puck is forechecked by Mason Brandau, but taken away by number 36 on the Caravan. Who that puck is chipped up. Puck battled in the corner. John Cardwell uses his hand to knock that one down and passes it over to Mason Brandau. Now they got numbers coming in the zone. Mason Brandau, quick pass to Nick Hoveny. That shot is blocked. Now here come the Caravan, number 57 coming up the left wing. Seems to be looking for a play and gets interrupted by Gavin Lass. Now Gil
That's my pick again. Gavin's been all over tonight on defense. He's done a great job.
Yes, he has. And another good play there, pressuring the Caravan forward to just dump it in. Now Gil Ayala battling and really making his presence known as the Caravan cough it up to John Carwell. Now here comes John on the right wing. Tries to split the defenseman, drop past to Nick Hoveny. Nick goes backhand, forehand, and gets tripped up. But there's a call on the play. So now the Celtics will go on the power play.
Yeah, great job by Nick Hoveny to draw that there. Great job by my pick, Gobert Ayala, to get in there in the back of the net. Now the Celtics will be set up with 2 minutes and 48 seconds left in the game with a...
You mentioned the penalty kill already, so how's the power play, buddy? How's it looking?
Oh, I would say the power play is even better. We got our power play 2 unit out here. But this group has been just phenomenal this year. I would say probably a top, definitely in the league, if not top 3 in the state for the power play. That has been all thanks to sophomore defenseman Ryan
clock,
Shack.
so just periodically say, just throw it into the conversation. Oh, 1 minute to go in the pound.
Yeah, I can't hear them. That's the problem right now. I'm like trying to lean in, but I don't know what to join with.
Yeah, so now seems to be a little bit of confusion on the play.
You see a lot of different jersey tucks as you look out. What's the best jersey tuck in your opinion?
I mean, I'm classic, but I would say no tuck. I think if you got a jersey that fits the right way, you really don't have to do anything. And now there seems to be an issue going on. I don't know what's happening right now. A little bit of confusion. We see Celtics forward Vince Karkoska getting helped out by trainer Drew over there. And I don't know what seems to be going on.
A little pause to the game right now. Not sure what's going on. Hey, Shunder, what do you say? One more goal this period. I say we hit Chili's up tonight. I know that's your staple. I know you're a big Chili's guy, so I think that's going to have to happen if we get a
Shunder's probably the biggest triple dipper guy I know on the planet here.
I'm a big Chili's guy. I mean, I gotta tell you, Matt, I do take a lot of hot dates out to Chili's, and it is quite the time. But let me ask you, Anthony, what's your go-to Chili's order?
Go-to Chili's order. You want to know?
No, I do.
All right, you gotta get here's the best Chili's order right here. You gotta get the triple dipper with the mozzarella and the Nashville crispers. Those are the best ones.
Love that.
Triple dipper. I mean, you mentioned it already, but let's just go more triple dipper. Celtics, 1, 2, 3, right in the net. Bang, 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 right away. First couple minutes of the game, getting their own little tripper dipper going, huh?
Yeah, you could say that, Logan. Definitely a little 3-piece there. And still trying to figure out what this confusion is. We got a shovel on the ice now. I don't know what's going on.
Nobody knows what's going on right now. It's just, what's your best guess here? I don't know.
I mean, I would say an issue with the ice, Anthony. I mean, I don't know why else we'd have a shovel out there. I am very lost, though. In my years of hockey, officiating, playing, managing, now I haven't seen much like this.
Just a complete stop.
Can we get a pause here? Jonathan, you said that you take a lot of hot dates to Chili's. I'm going to assume one lucky lady would love a shout-out. So let's hear it. Who's your lucky lady?
Who's on your mind right now, buddy? Who's on your mind?
Guys.
Come on, who's on your mind right now?
No one in particular.
Come
you guys
on.
know me.
You know somebody's on your mind. Nobody to go home to tonight? Nothing?
Nope, not me.
Shout out to the
Not
lovely
me.
TJ.
Yes. Shout out to my dogs at home. I have 2 lovely dogs, one Shih Tzu, one Pomeranian. The Pomeranian TJ is 7 years old, and Gio is 13. Matt, what have you experienced with my dogs in the years of you coming over?
Oh, let me tell you, there's been some interesting things. Me and TJ, that's an unbreakable bond right there. You know, always a little comedian every time I'm over. And Gio, let me tell you, he's kind of like this this defense here for the Caravan. Can't see very well.
Can't see
very
very
That's what
well.
I've noticed here from the
Nice.
Caravan so far. Getting dangled around, and from Hayden Klein, gotta open the eyes.
That's a nice way to put it, Matt. You know, they haven't seen much. You know, they saw 3 goals go in right into their own net. But Schlender's dog, the last time I was over, I mean, it was an interesting experience to say the least. Matt, let me ask you a question about your dog. How's she been? How's she doing?
Oh, Bella the Bulldog now, huh?
Yeah, we got Bella the French Bulldog. Some say she was nicknamed after somebody at the school. I can't confirm. But she's been great, you know. She's been great.
That's good. We're still at a stop here.
Yeah, I don't.
Lots of confusion. The shovel is gone, I believe. I don't see the shovel out there anymore.
Oh, yeah, he shoveled it right up. That's a great job by the shoveler. Not
And
sure who we got out there, but, man, was that special.
I think that would be a dream job. You know the guys that shovel at the Hawks game? That's got to be a dream job of
I
mine
mean,
one day. you know?
formerly the Ice Girls, but I guess
it's not the Ice Girls
switched to
anymore.
some more,
With
some
all
more
this trouble
modern.
with the game, might be a good time to mention some trouble with the broadcast. You know, box cams coming out right away at the beginning of the game. Makes it a little difficult for me to have a job. I guess we got 4 announcers right now. I've never seen this before. We're making some grounds. Brand new broadcast going.
Yeah, I mean, this is the coldest day in the year so far. I know we just started. Coldest day of the year, but you know who's still here? Celtic Nation is out here representing our amazing school. And even though it's cold, we're still here, you know? What was the temperature today, Chunder? Do you know?
Oh, I mean, it felt like a negative a million. I mean, I can't even tell you what the number was, but I was freezing my little butt off out there, Matt.
Yeah, despite this cold right now, look at how Celtic Nation's showing out, huh? Got a little fan section.
Yes, sir.
Wind or snow, you know, sun or shine, they're coming every day.
Yeah, do you think the cold could be for the stop right now? I mean, it's a hockey rink. I don't see what's going on right now.
So actually, that doesn't sound like it would make a lot of sense, Anthony, because ice needs to be cold. Silly goose.
We got the crew from the rink now coming onto the ice.
Oh, and it seems to be an issue with the ice right by the Caravan bench, right by one of their doors out there. This is interesting.
That's why
you know?
they're losing. That's why. It's the ice on their bench. That's what's going on here.
You know, as we take this break, I'd love to give a few shout-outs, especially to our teachers that moderate the student section, Mr. Thompson and Mr. Freeman. Now I can tell you, I have Mr. Thompson in class, and he is just a bundle of joy.
Now, me and Matt were actually in Mr. Thompson's class last year, and let me tell you, it was a good time.
Yeah, every Mr. Thompson class is a great time. You know, there's always going to be something special. So if you take one of his courses, it's always going to be a ride.
Right now we are joined by Cam McDonald up here, JV player for the Celtics. Great young man there. And it now looks like the ref is scraping up some of the ice. I mean, these guys do it all, huh?
Is that in the code book of being a ref, Schlinder?
Oh, definitely
I know you're
not.
Yeah.
No,
not in there.
no, definitely not. And I mean, I don't know what we're doing. Now it seems like we got some slush out there. But yeah, throwing it back to Mr. Thompson, I would say he is just probably my favorite teacher at Providence. Me and him talk hockey all day, and he is just such a great supporter of this program. Logan, what do you got?
I've been given some breaking news on part of this break. I heard a Carmel player just threw up near the sideline. So, I mean, not too fun, but
Wow.
I guess
Is that what
that's
happened?
probably most of
Yikes.
what they're doing right
I
now.
guess that's something that
Yikes.
you probably wouldn't on the ice. Not on
No.
the ice, yeah, I'd have to agree.
Yikes.
Can't say I've seen that one before, Matt. What about
No,
you?
this is the first for me.
Yeah, no, never. Even when I took that massive tumble my freshman year against this Caravan team, I got spun around upside down. But let me tell you, yeah, no, I've never seen that one. Not in my days.
Speaking of spinning around and upside down, you guys fans of roller coasters or no? You going to Six Flags recently or no?
So, you know, not recently, but I am definitely
Well,
a
not
fan
recently.
of roller.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, it's kind of closed for the winter. That happens. So,
Yeah, we got to go back to the North Pole, Schlinder, right?
Oh.
Isn't that the joke? You hear that like once a day, right?
Wow, that is
It's okay, me too, buddy.
friendly fire there, huh?
I know.
You know, I'm a little surprised Matt got spun around, not touching the ice too much. I'm surprised he was out there enough to get hit all around a little.
And that's why we're in the
Wasn't
booth.
expecting
So.
that.
You know, it sounds a lot like Logan's football days. He tries to take a shot and he sends one back. But we're going to be back here for the play
thank
here.
God we are back to the action because this is getting feisty up here in the booth.
Yeah, we're turning on each other up here, man.
By the way.
Come on.
State medalist doesn't
Thank
say I
God
only
this
took
game
one
is back.
varsity
Logan,
snap, all right?
please stop talking. Thank you.
Now, that was a long break here, Slender. Let's hope the Celtics can get that energy back. And honestly, that's kind of what the Caravan needed there. I mean, they needed to slow the game down and kind of stop the energy of the Celts.
Yeah, no, I think that definitely worked in the Caravan's favor there, but the Celtics have come out strong. They have a line with John Cardwell, Jamison Samanis, and Rylan O'Sullivan out there. Mason Brandow keeps that in. Excuse me, this is our power play 1 unit. I forgot we were on the power play. So now that is deked. Ooh, missed opportunity from Nick. Coveney there, and now the Caravan have a
great
quick
save.
Quick 2-on-1 there, and a great effort with the glove by Grayson Sasaki. Now here come the Celtics with Mason Brandow up on the left wing. Tries to carry it through, surveys, rings it around to Jamison Samanis, and now J-Mo, let's see what he can do. Takes a shove to the back, chips it back in to Mason. Mason's got a little bit of time here. Turns around, cycles that down to J-Mo. J-Mo pulls a double cycle out to Rylan. Rylan's looking up top, gives it to Nick in the skates, and that is just fumbled up. But picked up again by Jamison. Now the Celtics will regroup up top with Mason Brandow.
That was a great chip there by J-Mo. Almost looks like you, Schlender, on the green there. That was great.
Oh, no. Can never look like me. That's one of a kind, Anthony. And now this puck is passed to Braden Rogers. Braden gives it back to Mason Brandow. Mason surveys, gives it to John. John shoots. And that is knocked aside by Hayden Klein. John takes a shove to the back, still battling with the puck, and it is chipped out. In comes Celtics defenseman Trent Reynolds with a good keep to Braden Rogers, and that is chipped away by the Caravan. But there is Matt's pick to click, Gil Ayala.
Gil's taking it up the ice right now. Pick to click, takes a shot that's blocked by the Caravan. The Caravan have come out hot since that break. I think that's exactly what they needed. Hayden Klein seeing that puck great.
Yeah, now as the penalty winds down, we reach back to full strength. And here come the Caravan, maybe a possible too many men on the ice, but not called there. Now number 57 skates past Trent Reynolds, tries to get in front, and it gets kicked aside by Gil Ayala. Now Aiden Flood tries to pull a Hail Mary out to Braden Rogers. Will he get there in time to cancel out the icing? No, he will not.
30 seconds left in the first here. Celtics have had a great start to the game. 3 goals in the first, Slender. What is the MO going into their first intermission here?
I think it's keep the momentum. I mean, you see the Celtics kind of kept the momentum through that break, and that really helped them out. That could have been a good moment for the Caravan to get back on our boys, but they came back even stronger, and they've been on them ever since. So now Mitch Piano comes to take the face-off on his forehand, and he gets tied up, and the puck is still around the circle. Mitch comes out with it, though, chips it up. Gets on to Nick Mercer stick. He makes a great pass to Vince Karkovic, tries to make a deke, but fails. And Mitch now to the net. Ooh, and an interesting little play there where that got under his pad. That could have been close, Matt.
Yeah, that nearly just snuck in on Hayden Klein, but he's doing great so far after the break. He's found his momentum, and so has this Caravan team, which could be dangerous here for the Celtics as Mitch takes the draw.
Yep. Mitch now steps in on his backhand, tries to win that back, kicks it to Nick Mercer. Oh, and a good play there. Kicked away with the Hayden Klein's right pad. Now that is chipped up by the Caravan, and a good play. And now here comes number 21, defended by Ryan Sturr and Gavin Lass. Oh, and he calls a goal.
Get it? Did he get it?
Wow.
Yeah, he got it.
He got it?
I don't know, Anthony. That could have been
know.
very close. We had the net come off.
Wow.
We had the buzzer going. That is very questionable.
The Caravan parents are absolutely loving that. I don't know. Is that in?
Wow. I don't know. I mean, you could say that the net was off before. You could say that
a lot
the
of
time
arguments,
was
yeah.
up. I mean, there was a lot going on, but hopefully the right call by the official there.
Yeah, unfortunate break for the Celtics. The refs collect at center. A little bit of discussion here. We'll see what the final call is.
Yeah, no, seems to stand as a goal, but quite the play by the Caravan there as they just kept the pressure on defenseman Ryan Sturr and Gavin Lass. Wow, that was quite something, Anthony.
That's huge going into the first intermission. A
Yeah.
play like that with all that energy, that's just huge.
Definitely. How do you think that swings the momentum, Logan? How does that swing the momentum?
Well, I mean, it's a pretty pretty obvious call right there. I mean, swings the momentum because now it's a 1-goal game. 2 straight goals from the other side, the opponents. I mean, what are you going to do if you're the Celtics? You just conceded 2 straight goals after going up 3-0. This should have been a simple game, running clock situation.
Wow.
And now we got ourselves a ball game.
He seems to be a little heated, folks. Maybe we'll take the mic out of his hands. Jeez. And now the first line in again. Mason Brandau loses it on his backhand, chipped in by the Caravan. Possible icing? No. Now Henry Gagliardi cycles that to Trent Reynolds. Trent up to John Cardwell. John to Mason, and what a breakout there. Just fluid. Mason takes it in wide. Keeps the puck in the corner. He's battling. Tries to kick it out to Trent Reynolds, but gives it up to number 9 in the Caravan. And that is dumped in. A good safe play on that. And a good glove by Grayson Susaki off the bounce.
You see Celtic Nation has moved now. I wonder what's being said to the Caravan bench right now.
Yeah, I can't imagine that's too good of an idea. Putting all of our student section right next to Mount Carmel's bench. I could only imagine what is being said right now, Matt.
Yeah, the Chancellor, Anthony Matone, looks like he's got a couple of words for the backup goalie of the Caravan. Catching some strays out there.
I guess so. Now Mitch Piano steps in, loses that one on his backhand, and that's chipped up by number 5, Ryan Scheck. Now the Caravan regroup. Number 10 tries to go cross ice, and a good stick by Jamison Semanis. Now Jamo tries to get it up.
I'm not sure if those chirps would compare to that state football game, though, man. Being on the right in the front row for that was something special. Walker, what was it like playing or standing for that game?
It's just cold, man.
Just cold.
Honestly, it was just cold.
Just cold. Did you hear the chirps that were coming from the student section or no?
Not a word.
Not a word.
word.
Oh, thankfully, we were saying some heinous stuff.
There were a lot of words being said to St. Francis, and we should have won that game.
Yeah, checking back into the game. Souvenir just hit the stands. Great job by Angelina Cole to put that one back into play.
Yes, and she was just named an all-state softball player, and she's committed to Western Michigan, so a good shout-out to her and her outstanding season last year with the Celtics softball team. And now that is chipped up by Rylan O'Sullivan, and that is tried to get regrouped by the Caravan, but he is pressured by Nick Coveney. Nick chips it out to Gill. Gill keeps that one in, and then is tried to be cycled by Aiden Flood, but Aiden just gives it up. And now another giveaway. Oh, man, and we are just playing hot potato out there, Matt.
Lots of action in that neutral zone there, yes.
Yeah, a lot of hot potato, a lot of slap puck, but now the Caravan have it behind their net. They're looking to set something up here, but the breakout's broken up by Trent Reynolds.
Now Trent keeps the puck, dumps that in, and here come the Celtics with just Rylan O'Sullivan on the forecheck as the rest of them go for a change. He is deked passed by number 17. Now number 17 comes up the ice, pass it to number 4 for the Caravan. Good cross-ice pass there. Is stayed in the zone. Ooh, on net, and then net seems to be knocked off again by Grayson Susaki. Man, these nets just aren't staying tonight. Maybe someone should tell that ref the net's off, huh, Matt?
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, that's been a reoccurring problem all day. Even I watched that JV game just before, and the nets were off constantly. It's a great job by the Celtics defense there.
Yeah, definitely. Now that is tried to pass to the middle by Nick Mercer, and Rylan O'Sullivan still on the forecheck. Gets deep pass, and now number 10 gets past 2 Celtics defenders. Gets it in, and he is knocked down by all-star defenseman Henry Gagliardi. Ooh, pass to the middle, but the Caravan can't corral that one. Tries to get it back up the ice, and here's Trent Reynolds. Big Trent gets that one and throws it on net. Nick Mercer tries to get a rebound, but it is knocked aside by the Caravan defender.
Looking like Superman on that dive. Going all out for that reach.
Yes, definitely. Now that is passed up on the right wing to number 12 for the Caravan, who coughs it up to Ryan. Sir Ryan gets it to Nick. Nick ships it to the middle to Vince, and now Vince to Andrew Rodriguez, and now we got some numbers
3
here.
on 1.
Oh,
broken up.
Great play by the defender there. What is that, number 19 for the Caravan? That was quite the play on a 3-on-1.
Really good stop there by the Caravan.
And now here comes number 11 for the Caravan. Just dumps that in. Smart play there as they go for a change. Now Ryan Shack around, chips it. Could be an icing. Oh, gets waved off by the lines person. Now that is wrapped around. Mason Brandau into corral that one. Mason surveys, tries to get it to the middle, and he gets it to Ryan Sturr. Ryan Sturr with a shot from the point, gets through, no tip, and a good save by Hayden Klein.
Yeah, great job by Ryan Sturr on the shot. Great job by Hayden Klein on the save. These teams are playing in transition right now, looking to benefit off of everything. And I apologize to Angelina Cole. Jonathan Schlender should not commentate the softball team. It was not All-State. It was the Greater Chicago Chicago Area Softball Player of the Year. Quite the honor.
Excuse me, yeah, sorry about that. I mean, she might as well be All-State, probably will be this year. Quite the young softball player that she is, and that face-off is won on the backhand by Mason Brand, now chipped in by Nick Coveney, and now John Cardwell in on the forecheck.
So John's looking for a call there.
Now that is dumped in by Gilberto Ayala. And now here come the Celtics forecheck with John Cardwell and Mason Brand now. Good little breakout by the
Big
Caravan.
hit there on the side there.
Gil is there again.
Another
Ooh.
one.
A little late shove on Gil, but
Like we said, we predicted it. Gil is all over the place. He's a very physical player.
yes, definitely a great momentum swinger for the Celtics squad. Now number 44 for the Caravan tries to carry it in, but he gets his stick lifted by John Cardwell. John now scans the ice and gets it up
Another one
to
out of
Nick
play.
Coveney, but that goes off the ref and into the stands. And that is another one. That's our third one. Still 0 by me.
None
Thank
by
goodness.
us. We were very close to getting hit last year. It was a real problem.
Yeah, no pucks, but we got some bodies getting thrown out in front of us. I felt a little bit of a shake there from the boards. Man, these guys can hit. We got Mitch Piano now to take the draw.
Yeah, hopefully the boards stay intact, unlike the infamous Toga night. Was that 2
Ooh,
years ago?
I believe
board
that
broke?
was 2 years ago. We had a Bennett rivalry game where the glass just right in front of us actually broke, and I could see the glass pane in front of us. It is a different color. Quite the memory of our,
What
of
a
our high
memory.
school careers.
What a memory.
Oh, and that is offsides by the Caravan as Trent Reynolds steps up and knocks the puck away.
Speaking of memory, Thunder, Matt, Logan, any of you guys, any favorite memories so far from senior year or any of your years here at Providence?
Oh, I mean, I gotta say, I think just the lunch table this year, I mean, it is absolutely elite. I mean, we had a nice new schedule thanks to our great principal, Paul Houston, and I am just loving it. It's been a lot of fun, and that puck is now chipped in by Ryan Shack, recovered by the Celtics. Mitch Piano tries to get that out to Shack, but coughs it up. And now Mitch with the back check, stick lift, and takes the puck away. And here comes Mitch, gets it to Ryan Sturr. Ooh, and just barely offsides there as Braden Rogers couldn't straddle the line.
That's a close call right there. I mean, either way, couldn't really tell where it was going.
Yeah, it was offside. Thank you, Logan.
All right, well, I'm trying to give a little nuance. Maybe the call's a little gray area. No.
All right, we got to stop with the fighting
Doesn't
up
have to be
here.
black or
Let's
white.
leave
I
the
feel
fighting to the
show a little
JV game,
favoritism.
huh?
Wow, we're gonna start throwing hands. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's leave the fighting to the JV game, all right?
Yeah,
I'm
what do
sorry
I-
about that.
Wouldn't want to end up like Alex Mykor out there. Do not need to end up
Big
like that.
fight in the
Throwing
first
a
JV
helmet,
game.
and now that is chipped out of play by the Caravan defender, almost hitting the Celtic student
Did
section.
Dom Kelwick just get hit?
I
think he got
I
hit in
think
the
he
head.
might have.
I don't know.
I mean, it looks like him and Cole Hagwell, both Celtics football alums, go to retrieve the puck. And look at those two well-dressed gentlemen. Wow.
And look at that
they
smile.
got the right gear on. I'll
Oh,
tell
and
you
Cole
that.
Hagwell comes up with the puck. And that faceoff is won on the backhand by Aiden Flood. He has been on a real heater in the dot ever since that Minnesota trip. And now that is recovered by Ryan Sir. Tries to get to John Carwell. John is tied up. Now Rylan O'Sullivan in on the forecheck. Rylan pressures them to the outside, possibly down. No icing. They were saying it was a tip on the play. Ryan Shack backhand pass to Ryan Sturr. We got the Ryan tandem out here on defense, Matt.
Yeah, the Ryan tandem out there looking good so far. Got to set it up here. Now the puck's in the corner, taken by Ryan Shack. John Cardwell getting chippy on the boards.
Yes, sir.
J-Town is normally everywhere that involves either being chippy. He gets on the board, though. Whether it's assist, goals, Cardwell gets on the board every night almost.
Yes, sir. Living up to his nickname, J-Town John, as given to him freshman year. He is definitely one of the more scrappier players on this Celtics roster. That it shot from the corner from the Caravan, turned aside with the stick by Grayson Susaki, and then that's knocked off again. Oh my goodness, and it is like a slip and slide out there. Jeez. Maybe we need some help. I mean, I don't know, Anthony. We need some better pegs. I mean,
I don't
what is
know.
going on?
Yeah. Matt, how often does that happen to you
Slender.
in lacrosse?
Oh,
Can
almost.
I tune in for a second here, guys? Maybe it's slippery out there because they're playing on ice. I mean, what are we on?
All right,
Like,
Matt,
it's
how often does
effectively
that
a
happen in
frictionless
lacrosse for you?
surface, and we're
Yeah,
complaining
we've got
about
a
the
smart guy
slippage.
behind me to the right now, but no, that happens just about every play. No pegs on the
No
turf.
pegs on those ones, right?
No, absolutely not.
Now that faceoff was taken by Vince Karkoska, lost on the forehand. And now the Celtics are battling right in front of us with Gil Ayala getting that puck dumped in. And now Nick Mercer and Vince Karkoska in on the forecheck. It is rung around number 37 on the Caravan, who can't corral it. Now Ooh, Gill with the shot from the point, who is just, it is blocked. And now another shot blocked from Gavin Last. Vince Sarcosa tries to deke around the Caravan player, and it is more, and a shot from Andrew Rodriguez that just gets tipped, and that is rung around by the Caravan, but tipped by Gil Ayala, so there will be no ice on the play, and we have number 37 from the Caravan forechecking hard, but is rung around to Andrew Rodriguez, who can't get that one. And now there's a good nifty play by number 9 on the Caravan, also intercepted by the Celtics. And now Nick Mercer tries to make a move at the blue line, stays with it, looks for a play, stops, sticks with the puck. And a nice little toe drag there, tries to get it up to Trent Reynolds, but it is knocked away from the Caravan. Now number 19 comes up, tries to get a shot, and a good use of the stick there by Grayson Susaki. And Trent Reynolds battling with Andrew Rodriguez, who chips that one high off the glass. And now the Caravan try to set something up in the neutral zone, and we are playing more slap puck. I mean, this is looking like some mite hockey almost out here, Matt.
Yeah, this looks just like mite hockey, a little bit like the JV game, just slap puck, slap puck, slap puck, and that's just not going to work. It's not going to put goals in the back of the net. That's what JV noticed. Going into overtime, can't play slap puck all game. You got to capitalize. You got to create momentum. So that's what we're going to have to turn around here as we get through this second period.
That was a great use of the stick there by Grayson. I got a question for you, Schlender. We know Coach Oliver used to be a goalie back in his heyday. If it was a shootout, who are you taking in goal, Matt Myers or Coach Oliver?
Well, see, those are two different sports.
Well,
but if we had a crossover, I don't know how I could pass up Coach Oliver. I mean, I haven't even seen him play, but just
the stories, the pictures he paints.
Oh goodness! Oh my goodness! That puck is shot in front by Mason Brandau, fired to the net by John Carwell, and that net just goes flying. I mean, what are we doing out here with these pegs?
Yeah, the pegs are non-existent. That's a great job by Hayden Klein. The fly out there, though, and get in the way of that puck. And as myself, as Matt Myers, I will tell you, I'm still taking Kevin Oliver. Boy, oh boy, the highlights that I've seen from back then, you can't pass that up. It's a little bit like Corey Crawford.
Yep.
For those of you
That's
at
what
home.
he reminds me of, yep.
And that faceoff's taken on the backhand by Mason Brandau, who gets tied up in a big scrum at the dot. But Nick Coveney comes up with a pass it to John Carwell. John gets it to the point for Ryan Scheck. Ryan gets it to the net. No traffic in front. Corralled by Hayden Klein. He seems to be settling in here nicely, Brock.
Yeah, I mean, after a rough first period, he's put up a 0 so far in the second period. Celtics are looking to change that here.
Yep, hopefully we just jinx it. Now Mason Brandau in again on the backhand, wins it to Nick Coveney. Nick comes around the circle, shoots, and a good stick by Hayden Klein. And a backhand chip by Mason Brandau that gets out to Ryan Scheck. Ryan with the slap shot gets tipped wide by John Cardwell. And now Ryan Sturback to corral it. Ryan comes around, stops right in front of the net, passes it around to Scheck. Scheck chips it up, gets tipped by the Caravan forechecker, and now it is given to and gone. Offsides by John Carwell? No, they say it was not. And now the Caravan captain tries to get it up, and it is stepped up on by Ryan Stur. A good play there. Possibly another offsides, but no, we will play on. Kept it by number 17 on the Caravan, and Ryan Stur just flies out there. I mean, this kid is all over the place. And now the Caravan still possess it. Another shot to the net that just looks like a 56-degree wedge on the golf course. Just goes right over. But the Celtics have a delayed penalty. Let's see what the call is here, folks. Now the Celtics will go down a man, and the call will be to be determined as the refs are talking it over. Let's see what he's got to say. And it will be Mason Brandau with a minor penalty for a rough, possibly trying to tie up that man after that interesting shot from the Caravan forward.
Yeah, it's going to be on this penalty kill again here to do their job. Keep Mount Carmel from tying up the game here.
And I love this pairing thrown out there by Coach Nick Achanzio. Mitch Piano, Jamison Samanas, just two absolute beasts on the ice. That faceoff is lost on the back end by Mitch, but he is out there to pressure the Caravan, and that puck is still kept on the perimeter. Pass down low. Number 4 surveys, gets it over to number 6, tries to pass it over to number 17, who has it. Defended by Jamison Samanas, shot. And it is, tipped in front, and the Caravan score.
Yeah, They were setting that up the whole time.
Yeah,
Wow.
just an unlucky play off a deflection, and Grayson Suzaki is caught off guard, and we have a tie game, folks.
Now, I'm not going to lie. I would not be expecting a tie game in the second period after the way the first one went.
And
Wow.
Schlender, you've been around this team a lot more than the rest of us this year. Is this typical of the Celtics? Are they usually a hot start team that slow down a little, or is this a little bit of a rare lapse?
Little uncharacteristic here for the Celtics. Normally we kind of feel them out in the first and then really bring it home in the second and third, but it seems that the Celtics are kind of letting up a little bit. We'll see how this progresses, as we still got a lot of time on the clock, though.
Do you think that could be almost a reflection of the youth on this team? They're inexperienced, and sometimes it just gets the best of them here.
That definitely could happen, Logan. That is a great point. Finally, something that we can see eye to eye on, as yes, we definitely have a lot of underclassmen and juniors on this team, as this puck is brought and passed to Braden Rogers from Mitch Piano, and he just gets it to the net. Now we will have a offensive zone faceoff for the Celtics, and they seem to be sending out Nick Coveney, so let's see if number 11 can make some more magic happen out there, Matt.
Yeah, just a couple of bad breaks for the Celtics so far. That puts us at a tie game, but I think if anybody's going to untie this game right here, it's going to be Nick Coveney, so let's see what he can put together here.
Yes,
Aiden Flood on the draw, too.
Flood loses that on his forehand. It was forecheck by Nick Coveney. Flood just throws that one away. He seems a little jittery out there, but Ryan Shack gets it and dumps that back in, and now Nick and Aiden are in on the forecheck, and some good pressure now. Rylan in to help him. Chipped up to Ryan Shack, and a one-hand keep as he's fallen down. Oh, and he tries to keep that in, but has offsides, and now Mr. Coveney seems to be tied up with the Caravan forward. Oh, and we had offsides there. And some words from the Caravan parents, even though they got the call. I don't know what they're watching.
I don't know what's going on over there.
And they're calling it intentional offside, so we're going to have a defensive zone draw for the Celtics, folks. Let's see. We will have Vince Karkoska out there to take that. Should be on his forehand. Let's see if he can keep up his great momentum.
Matt, when you're in goal during lacrosse, do you ever get a little almost scared of those parents out there, or you just try and tune them out?
Oh, let me tell you, we had a game my sophomore year against a school named Oak Forest, and let me tell you, boy, was that chippy. That's the most scared I've ever been in net.
Wow, and that was a quick pass to the middle and shot by the Caravan. It goes off of Grayson Susaki's mask, but he jumps on it and freezes it. He seems to be a little shaken up. Hopefully not. Maybe just a little issue with the mask. Probably just popped a strap there. Oh, and an interesting, great song selection by Mr. Jim Gagliardi here. How about this one, Matt?
Yeah, what a song choice. And he's normally up here doing our job. He's normally up here producing the games for the fans, but what a song choice by him, working the box tonight. Great job.
And Brock, let me ask you a little question. How's the chirps going down on the baseball field, huh?
The chirps at baseball?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it gets rowdy out there, man. It's a little different, though. You know, the dugouts are separated.
Yeah,
so you can say whatever you want. They can't really get you. And especially me, I'm not hitting, so.
Yeah, I mean, on the mound, I guess they can't reach you as well.
Yeah, they couldn't touch me.
And now Mason Brandau take that on his backhand, loses that to the Caravan. They try to cycle it, and Gavin Lass is there, gets it over to Gil Ayala, who chips it to Nick, and now Nick looks cross ice for John Cardwell, but that is deflected by the Caravan forward, and now the Celtics are in on the forecheck. Mason Brandau gets it to John Cardwell. John looks in the middle of Nick, and he just fans on that one. Great setup there. Oh, and it seems to be a penalty on a late hit for number 21 on the Caravan, excuse me.
Definitely the right call there. Definitely the right call.
Yep, and it'll be 2 minutes for interference, and now this wonderful Celtics power play will get another look. What are you expecting from them here, Matt?
Yeah, I'm expecting great things. We got J-Town John at the dot, so I'm expecting them to win this one back to Nick Coveney, possibly set something up on the crease. I mean, we'll see what they set up here, but J-Town John looks ready to win it to him.
Yeah, definitely. John is definitely one of our best face-off takers. And that puck is getting to Nick Coveney, who gives it up to number 57 on the Caravan, and a good back check by Mason Brandau with a diving effort who corrals it, and now they're battling in the corner. Nick Coveney comes up with the puck, cycles it back to Mason. Mason scanning, gives it back to Nick, and now Nick, let's see if he tries to get it over to John. John takes it, comes across the blue line, tries to go wide, keeps with the puck. Now he's skating around the net, surveying, up to Mason Brandau at the point. Mason with a shot, just kicked aside by Hayden Klein. Now Nick up top to Mason. Mason makes a move, tries to get it on net. Oh, and a great glove save by Hayden there. Wow. I mean, this is very interesting, Anthony. Doesn't seem like a lot of traffic for the Celtics. How could they try and improve this coming forward?
It's a tough one, Schlender. How could the Celtics get more traffic? get more bodies in front of the net, I guess is the most simple way to put it there. I mean,
I would say that's a great answer. I mean,
you
that's all
gotta
you need.
blind that vision a little bit.
Yep.
You gotta just get people in front of the net. I mean, at the end of the day.
Yep, and I would say the key to that is number 15, Jamison Samanis. He is just such a hard worker, and he is our net front player on the power play who is just very nitty and gritty, just gets in the goalie's vision. Let's see if he can make something happen in that spot around the crease.
I think a lot of that hard work and effort comes from his time with the math team, you know. State medalist 2 times in his 2 years here at Providence, and that's a multi-varsity level athlete, you know.
Yes, definitely a whiz in the classroom as well as a beast on the ice. Now Mason Brando tries to pass it down to Nick Coveney. It comes around to J-Mo. J-Mo's on his backhand. Tries to pass it to John. It gets chipped in front, and a good diving effort there. Ryland is in front, tries to chip it in, and oh my God, the puck is loose, but the net comes off once again. Wow, I mean,
Starting to see what you were saying earlier. This net is getting a little ridiculous. I mean,
yeah, but as you said, the ice is slippery, I guess, so that's why it's coming off, according to Logan.
Well, it's more so just you talking about it's like a slip and slide out there. I mean, obviously it's like a slip and slide. They're on the ice. I don't know what you want me to say.
I guess so. That's okay.
I didn't expect it to be as chippy in the booth this time. I mean, I was expecting that more on the ice, not in the booth.
No, you can tell I still got it in me a little bit, folks.
A little bit of hockey player still in you.
And now Flood comes in to take that draw, loses it on his backhand, but the Celtics get the puck back. Aiden tries to get it to the middle on his backhand, and he just gives that one away to the Caravan. Now number 4 is pressured by Braden Rogers. And I mean, look at that. Now Aiden Flood comes in, gets it to Trent Reynolds at the point. Flood on the right wing, shoots. Oh, kick aside.
chance.
Oh, my
What a
And
save by Hayden
what a
Klein.
great diving save with the blocker from Hayden Klein. And now Gil Ayala gets it to Trent. Trent walks in, shoots, smothered by Hayden Klein. Wow, he seems to have settled in really nice, guys.
Matt, what's that like when you're in that groove as a goalie?
Oh yeah, once you're in that groove, you know, you're really not going to lose it. Once your eyes are on that puck, foul, you're not going to lose it. So that's a great job by Hayden Klein.
Sorry to interrupt. Can you see Celtic Nation? They were just shaking the entire boards there on that side by the
Felt
bench.
like almost an earthquake, guys.
Almost an earthquake. Mostly from that right side there.
Yes, sir. And that puck is iced down after the faceoff lost by Mitch Piano. Now Henry Gagliardi comes back, cycles that one to Ryan Shack. Ryan looks up, big pass to Jamison Samanis, who can't corral that one. Tried to get chipped back in, but gets tipped, and now Henry Gagliardi is in. Chips that one up to John Carlo, but is corralled by number 9 on the Caravan with his hand. And now a good puck battle on the boards, right in front of Celtic Nation, who are making their presence known. Shot in, tipped, good block there by Ryan Shack, and a good save by Grayson Suzuki off that deflection. Number 17 walks past John Carlo, shoots in, and a good stick by Jamison Samanis.
Yeah, this second period has been played really tight by both teams, and I think part of that is that goal they got late in the first. I mean, with all that momentum they had, I think that's why the Caravan are able to play so well this second period so far.
Yeah, Mount Carmel gained a lot of momentum at the end of that second period. They've totally turned it around. At the end of that first period, they've totally turned it around here in the second period. Great job by them. However, I think they got to be a little bit more selfish. They've had a couple of plays, open shots, and they're just not taking them.
Yep, and now Andrew Rodriguez steps in to take the face-off, gets tied up, and Trent Reynolds comes up with it, just kicks it towards the middle, taken by the Caravan captain, who dumps it in. No icing on the play. Trent Reynolds now back with 2 forecheckers on him, just chips it up, gets past Andrew Rodriguez, and gets back the Caravan defender, and now the Caravan will regroup from deep in their zone. Gives it up to A-Rod, and now Andrew Rodriguez passes it to Nick Mercer. Nick Mercer, 2 guys on him, just coughs that one up with a tough play.
There goes Gil again. Gil's been all over the place tonight. Made a really good impact in the game so far.
Yes,
Even though it's
let's
not on the
see.
sheet yet.
See if he can use his speed to carry this puck up. Stops, gets it back to Ryan Sir. Ryan surveys up the ice, tries to chip it in, hits the side of this Caravan bench door. That was quite a weird bounce. Now Vince Karkoska around the net for the Celtics. Backhand chips it up to Nick Mercer. Nick can't corral that one, but it squirts out and gets to Andrew Rodriguez. Andrew on the right, left wing, shoots, and a good save. Rebound Vince Karkoska, but that one is also smothered by Hayden Klein. Man, this kid has been unstoppable in this second period.
Yeah, Hayden Klein's got it. He's in the zone now, and the Celtics going to have to do something here to get him out of there. With about 2.5 minutes left in this period, they're going to have to get something together.
Yes, as the kids say it, flow state. New term.
Speaking of Sturschlander, we haven't talked much about him. a senior captain of this team. I've heard some great things about his speeches. And
Sorry to interrupt you.
Huge goal there.
But Mason Brandau tucks it in from backhand, forehand. Loses the draw. Celtics get it back. Then Mason gets it alone in front, and he is dangerous in that area.
That's exactly what the Celtics needed right there. Exactly what they needed.
Yes, now let's see if they can stick with it, as Celtic Nation is really getting the boys riled up. Anthony, what were you saying about that leadership from Ryan Sturr?
Well, I'm sure you're going to be hearing a lot of it now after that goal. But how were his speeches pregame? I've heard a lot of good things about him at lunch.
Yes, he is definitely a great captain, takes everything very serious, and he really gets the boys riled up. He gets me riled up. I just take stats over there, so definitely a great motivator. Now that puck was shot in off the face-off and covered by Hayden Klein, so we're going to have another offensive zone draw for the Celtics, and we're going to have that first line staying out there for Mason Brandau. Now on the forehand. Let's see. Gets tied up, but comes out to Nick Coveney. Nick tries to get to John. John shoots, and it gets tipped by number 10. A good stick there by the Caravan winger.
Now, Jonathan, you brought up Hayden Klein reaching that flow state. How do you think that goal is going to affect him here as we reach towards the end of the second period?
I mean, hopefully it gets him shaken up. I mean, I'd love to see the Celtics score a lot more on him. It's definitely hard to stay focused after that when you mentioned the goldfish mentality. So hopefully for him, he just forgets about it, moves on to the next one. Now Mason on to take it. Wins it on the backhand, shot by Nick Coveney just wide. Now Henry Gagliardi in, misses it on the backhand, but it is kept in by Nick Coveney. And now the Caravan might have numbers, but it is knocked aside by Nick Coveney in the middle. Here comes number 10 for the Caravan. Ryan Shack comes out with the puck, brings it around, no winger home for the Celtics, but Henry Gagliardi out with a big hit. I mean, he's not even the biggest guy on anything. Really, Matt.
Yeah, no. Henry Gagliardi, the little engine that could, man. Let me tell you, that's exactly what I call him out on the lacrosse field. Same thing here out on the ice.
We got a Mount Carmel player, I believe, missing a glove here. Yikes.
Yeah, that's all right. I mean, oh well, happens to the best of us. But you mentioned Henry being also a lacrosse player. There's a lot of Celtics varsity hockey players that are multi-sport athletes. How do you think that helps them with hockey, Anthony?
Just, keeping well conditioned throughout the entire year. Playing two sports really requires a lot, Matt.
That puck is shot in front by Jamison Samanis. Rebound by Mitch Piano and John Cardwell. Oh, it didn't seem like John heard the whistle there. Maybe a little reference to his hearing aids not kicking in. And now Gavin Lass walks across the point, tries to shoot it to Mitch Piano, who just hits the side of the cage. Now Mitch is battling. And Celtics Nation is very loud. Hayden Klein can't corral that one on the glove, but then he gets it as Braden Rogers pressures him.
Yeah, you brought up John's hearing aids, but man, I think even without him, he can hear the Celtic Nation going crazy right now.
It's loud in here right now.
Yes, they are banging the crap out of those boards, I'll tell you.
Look at the big Dominic Ketwick shaking the entire boards over there, absolutely taking them off. Oh my.
Hey, but they're here. It's cold. They're here. They made it out. Respect to Celtic Nation.
And also a big shout out to our junior high prospects as they came out tonight as well for our junior high night. A lot of great future Celtics in the stands tonight. Hopefully they can see a good win. And now that a shot knocked away by Hayden Klein from Gil Ayala, and the Celtics still possess it.
Mount Carmel just can't clear the puck right now.
No,
this has been all Celtic offense so far.
Now Mason tries to get that one in front to Ryland, but he cannot. Oh, and Mason seems to be tied up with a Mount Carmel player. A little bit of frustration there. Oh, just gets another stick instead of coming off the bench. I mean, that's an interesting take there. And now that is iced down by the Caravan, and we will have yet another offensive zone.
Not really sure what was going on there with the little tangle. I guess that's just the way Mount Carmel rolls. They like to play a little dirty. Throw at our guys in baseball. They're going to hold your stick in hockey, whatever.
Yep, they are definitely a very respectable team, a lot of history, and they are known for being very scrappy. So a good team that can get in your head, maybe draw a few penalties, and that is all thanks, once again, to their coach, Mike DiStefano, who really skates them hard. Now that puck is chipped over big Trent Reynolds and corralled by Ryan Shack, who tries to ring it around, and now we have the end of that period, and we will go to the ice cut, folks. So now I'm going to turn it over and ask Logan. Logan, what do you think of those first 2 periods from the Celtics?
It's just a roller coaster, man, up and down. Start 3-0. Give 3 straight unanswered goals. That's unacceptable. But at least they're getting back going. That 4th goal, I think, is going to really help push us through and help this team get a win.
Yes, definitely huge there to get that 4th goal. Put the Celtics ahead as you go into the break. Matt, who are you expecting to see step out in this 3rd period?
Yeah, I think Nick Coveney is who's going to step up here in this 3rd period. We've been talking about him. CCHL All-Star. He's been having a phenomenal year last year, and I really think that he's going to step it up here. Now, Anthony, what do you think we got to do to keep the momentum going here, headed into the 3rd period after getting that last second goal?
Well, like we said, maybe a great speech from Captain Ryan Sturl, get the boys going in the locker room. We're getting ready to go for this 3rd period of action. Keep on the gas pedal, though. That last period was a real roller coaster, but I think they just need to keep focused, stay on the gas pedal with the same intention in mind here to win this game.
Yeah, definitely, Anthony. It's definitely been one of those years for the Celtics. Definitely a lot of ups and downs, but I think that's a lot of maturity out of this young group, really. I mean, these boys, they really deal with it well. We faced a lot of adversity throughout this whole season, but it's been combated by nothing but hard work, really. I mean, they just keep putting in the work. No matter what happens, injuries, bad calls, bad losses, no matter what, these Celtics are always relentless. And Matt, let me ask you, how does that translate to your philosophy with training for lacrosse and stuff?
Yeah, you can't let anything shake you. And when you have something thrown at you just got to work your way over it and kind of turn it back around. You can't let things affect you. You can't let the adversity get to you. You just got to keep working. And that's exactly what this team does on and off the ice, day in and day out. So they've done a spectacular job.
Yes, great insight there. And now, Logan, I'm going to throw it a little interesting here.
Get a little scared.
Senior year, I'm going to ask you about college plans. What do you have lined up?
Well, little breaking news for everyone.
Oh.
Earlier today, a couple hours ago, got into the University of Florida.
Wow.
Congrats, kid. Congrats.
That's a
Congrats
big
on
one,
that.
big one.
Yes, and what do you plan to do?
What do I plan to do?
Yes, major-wise.
Wow, it's a good question. I think right now, looking at a double major in journalism and statistics. You want to know why?
Why is that?
Want to keep doing this?
Oh,
Get on there, get on the mic.
There you go.
Get 4 years of training in this and maybe get out in the field one day, huh?
Statistics, you said? So it runs in the family. Your mom is my stats teacher.
Oh, well.
Not that I'm doing well in the class, but does it run in the family then, the math genes?
Oh, I mean, I inherited the math gene, Yeah,
I didn't.
Calc VC.
Wow.
A- in that class is pretty hard to do.
Wow, very impressive. And another shout out. So we had a shout out to our stats teacher, Mrs. Walker. And another one, Mrs. Paseni, too.
Yep.
Both great stats teachers at Providence Catholic High School. Me and Matt, in that AP statistics class, we just have a great time, don't we, Matt?
Yeah, we have a spectacular time. The chemistry, bouncing answers from one to the next, answering the questions, boom, boom, boom. That's me and Jonathan in that class.
Just an academic duo that is unstoppable in that classroom, I'll tell you.
I'd like to give a shout out to Paxton Cook, another member of that AP stats class.
It's
what a
fun
guy
too,
there. And shout out to the Don's Wednesday crew. They're always showing up. That's some school spirit right there at Don's Wednesday.
They really, they just show up every Wednesday. You got to do what you got to do,
Yeah, definitely.
Slender, what are your plans for next year, kid?
My plans for next year, wow, that is not the question I wanted to hear. But I'll tell you, Anthony, so we mentioned that I'm a golfer. I'm going to try to play in college possibly. I'm looking at a few junior college options right now, just kind of betting on myself. And we're going to see where that's going to take me. So, and now the Zamboni seems to be about halfway done. And I think we're going to take this one into the break and give us a few minutes off. So stay tuned for the third, folks.
Oh, yeah. Get all the latest Celtic athletic apparel. It's on sale now at the Spirit Shop. Support the Celtics by rocking all your new gear.
Good luck to all our grade school partners this school year. The Celtic family will be praying for all of you. For more information about attending Providence, visit providencecatholic.org.
Welcome to Providence Catholic in New Lenox, where our commitment to truth, unity, and love sets us apart. At Providence, we're more than a school. We're a vibrant Celtic family dedicated to helping every student thrive. Imagine a place where excellence in academics meets championship-winning athletics. With 62 state trophies and 32 state championships, more than any private high school in Illinois, we're proud of our tradition of success on the field and court. But our dedication doesn't stop there. Dive into a rigorous college prep curriculum designed to prepare you for the future. Immerse yourself in the arts with our acclaimed band, theater, choir, and art programs. Explore a world of extracurriculars, from our 6-time regional champion math team to the exciting world of the Broadcast Club and over 30 others. Our faith is the cornerstone of our community, coming together at Mass and embracing a spirit of service that extends beyond our walls. Choosing a high school is like selecting a second home for the next 4 years. At Providence Catholic, you'll make lifelong memories, uncover new passions, and build friendships that last a lifetime. Join the Celtic family today and experience the Providence difference. We can't wait to welcome you.
Get all the latest Celtic athletic apparel. It's on sale now at the Spirit Shop. Support the Celtics by rocking all your new gear.
Good luck to all our grade school partners this school year. The Celtic family will be praying for all of you. For more information about attending Providence, visit providencecatholic.org.
Welcome to Providence Catholic in New Lenox, where our commitment to truth, unity, and love sets us apart. At Providence, we're more than a school. We're a vibrant Celtic family dedicated to helping every student thrive. Imagine a place where excellence in academics meets championship-winning athletics. With 62 state trophies and 32 state championships, more than any private high school in Illinois, we're proud of our tradition of success on the field and court. But our dedication doesn't stop there. Dive into a rigorous college prep curriculum designed to prepare you for the future. Immerse yourself in the arts with our acclaimed band, theater, choir, and art programs. Explore a world of extracurriculars, from our 6-time regional champion math team to the exciting world of the Broadcast Club and over 30 others. Our faith is the cornerstone of our community, coming together at Mass and embracing a spirit of service that extends beyond our walls. Choosing a high school is like selecting a second home for the next 4 years. At Providence Catholic, you'll make lifelong memories, uncover new passions, and build friendships that last a lifetime. Join the Celtic family today and experience the Providence difference. We can't wait to welcome you.
All right. And sorry for the delay there, folks, but we had a quick face-off and an icing by the Caravan. So now we're going to be in the zone with the Celtics. With the Celtics top line again, Mason Brand now in on the forehand, on the backhand, excuse me, and tries to win that one, but it just gets knocked aside. And now Gil Ayala chips that one back at the boards. John Carl passes up to Nick Coveney. Nick gets it knocked back into our own zone, and then they give it away. And now it appears we have an icing from the Celtics. All right, and we're going to have the cone headline out there now for the Celtics. Let's see if they can create any chaos. And now we see Mitch Piano, little side note, with a nice little blue coat of wax on his stick. That thing is glowing in the dark, Matt.
Schlender, so it's third period now. What is the mentality now? Is it hold them or is it put one up? What's the goal here?
You sure? I'm good standing.
I would say that the goal is just really get on them. I mean, this Caravan team thrives on momentum, so just shut them down whenever we can. Don't let them get a lick of hope and really hound them on the forecheck. And now pass up to Jamison Samanis by Braden Rogers. Jay will pass it over to Mitch, who gets a shot at net, and it is smothered by Hayden Klein.
No, I will say, Shunder, you asked me about that wax on Mitch Piano's stick. Are we sure if that's wax? I think he did that on purpose with that cute baby blue stick he's got.
I mean, I don't know. I personally don't like it, Matt, but it seems to be working for him. Hopefully it does keep working. I mean, I got no complaints, I guess, from here. Now Aiden Flood in to take that face-off on his backhand. Gets tied up. Battle in the dot.
Now we got Logan back in the box.
Hey, Logan, how is it down there? Is there anything on?
Hello?
Can you hear me, Logan?
Yes?
How is the box down there? There's been a ton of penalties so far.
Well, I haven't really had any action since they sent me back down here, but hopefully you guys are having some fun. At least I'm back where I belong a little.
We are having a blast. Thank goodness you are not with us anymore. I'm having
It was a little tight up
fun.
here.
Yeah. And now that puck is chipped up to Gavin Last. Gavin tries to get to Rylan O'Sullivan, but that will go down for icing.
You know, Anthony Brock says it was a little bit tight up here with Logan Walker. I think it was just a little bit feisty up here.
It was a little feisty up here with Logan. There were some comments being made.
He had a little bit of a Nick Mercer-esque to him with that little bit of feistiness he plays with. Shunder, what do you think about all that?
Oh, you know, I love Nick. Great young forward for this Celtics team, and he's definitely feisty. I'd say feisty. He's very involved, cares so deeply about this team, and definitely holds his teammates accountable. Now Andrew Rodriguez in to take the draw, loses that on his forehand, put a couple people out to the point, and that is just turned aside.
A little bit of a disappointing sight here. Celtic Nation is nowhere to be found.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's a one-goal game here.
I don't know. Maybe they left early. I mean, like I said, I'd be tired. This is past
It is
time.
late right now, yeah.
Now, Andrew Rodriguez had a slap shot that tried to squeak through the 5-hole. Hayden Klein, but did a good job of keeping that one out. So now let's see who we got. We got the Karkoska-Rodriguez-Mercer line, just the guy we were talking about. Nick Mercer in on the right wing. Let's see if Andrew Rodriguez tries to win this faceoff to him, and he does not. So let's see how the Celtics can forecheck on him. Now Vince Karkoska into pressure, gets it up, and a good pressure on the step up by Ryan Sturr. Ryan Shack, pass to Andrew Rodriguez. Vince Karkoska makes the Caravan cough it up, and that is dumped back in by A-Rod. Let's see, backhand pass by the Caravan defender. Can they regroup and corral it? Rung around to Trent Reynolds. Can Trent get over there? Yes, he can. Great little keep on the backhand by Big Trent. Now, Matt, you know Trent very well. What can you say about this young man and his character?
Yeah, well, if you take a look at him, his stature, he's a big boy. Let me tell you, Trent's a big man, but his character, what a great guy. He's an amazing kid, whether it's on the ice, on the cross field, in the classroom, just a great kid, extremely smart, extremely athletic, so great rounded overall.
Yes, another great dual sport athlete on this Celtics hockey team. And that is ice down. Ryan Shack cannot connect on a pass there.
Kind of a slow start to this third period here. A lot of the crowd gone, energy kind of gone here. What does Mount Carmel need to do to pick the energy up here, Schlaw?
I don't know, Anthony. I mean, I would hope nothing.
I agree. You got to look at it from both sides, though,
I hope that the Celtics keep the pressure up, but I think the Caravan really just need to start getting a little chippy. I mean, I think like I said, they do a great job of getting it over.
Here's a huge hit. He read your mind, Schlender.
Yep, big
he
hit
read your mind.
On our star forward, Nick Coveney, and that could just be the thing that gets their heads back in it. Now that puck is chipped up, but deflected by Mason Brandau. Mason chips it to the other team. Nick Coveney, another battle in the neutral zone, dumped in by the Caravan. Mason Brandau back. Oh, and here comes Celtic Nation.
Here they all come back.
Possibly just a little bathroom break.
Need some energy back in the crowd here for sure.
Now Mason Brandau skates it up the ice on the right wing, cuts to the middle. Looks for a shot, deflected by number 6, Gabla from the Caravan defenseman. Now the Caravan tried to get it up, but it is taken away by John Cardwell. And it looks like we have a penalty. It will be a tripping penalty on the Caravan, I believe.
I think it'll be Nick Coveney.
No.
Possibly.
Tripping penalty on Nick Coveney, possibly just a little bit of a tired play at the end of a long shift there, Matt. Matt, what can you say about long shifts? I know you have some experience with those.
Yeah, I do have some experience with some long shifts. I'm not proud of it. I'm not happy about it. But you got to do what you got to do to get off the ice. That's not exactly what I'd go to. Maybe ice the puck, but didn't have that option. So Nick Coveney with the trip.
Look at this penalty box cam we just had up there. Logan, can you hear me? What's going on in the box right now? Any words?
No words, just disappointment. Feeling a disappointment almost. I mean, I'd be pretty angry too right now, but only 140 seconds left, so hopefully they can hold well.
Yeah, definitely. Throwing it back to Matt Myers here. I believe, and I haven't fact-checked this, but just from my personal knowledge, I think Matt has the longest shift in Providence Catholic history.
I think he does, yeah. That's what I saw, yeah.
I believe it was timed, and I don't know what the official time is. I want to say somewhere around 5 minutes, but that is a fun fact there. Great little stat for Matt.
And Matt, I didn't know you had the stamina like that. You're a bigger guy. That's impressive. I'm really did you do a lot of cardio before that shift, or what was the plan?
Yeah, just a lot of cardio. It sits in the back pocket. But talking about longest things, we do have Anthony Brock, who gave up the longest home run in JV baseball history. Freshman baseball.
Okay, buddy.
Yes. Great shout out to Chris Miller there, hitting a grand slam off of Anthony Brock.
What was my ERA that year?
Excuse me. It seems like we have a injury on the play. It looks to be Jamison Samanis, and now out comes trainer Drew to see how he can heal this down to Celtic forward.
All that bad talk you guys were giving about me, see, it caused the Celtics to be injured. You need to keep it positive in the booth here, huh?
Back to the game, that's a detrimental loss for the Celtics. That's a high motor guy who's down on the ice, always doing his best, always working his hardest, putting the most in. So that'll be a key loss to the Celtics if he can't get back in this game.
Yeah, let's see. I mean, I know James was a pretty gritty guy. Hopefully he'll just be gone for a shift or two and then be back, because he will really be a key factor in holding on to this lead and hopefully extending it. And now the refs seem to be talking it over. Possibly a penalty on the play, but I don't think so, because there were no arms raised on the initial play. So let's see if they call anything there. Logan, what do you think? You think they're going to call anything on that?
Logan, do you think they're going to call anything on that play there or no?
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Do you think they're going to be calling anything on that play there? You see him discussing it in the center ice, but you're closer to ice level than us. You hearing anything in there or no?
Not really. I think just a little too late for them to call anything. I mean, honestly, they let the play keep going. They kind of left the player out there to dry. I think the refs are just chopping it up with themselves right now. It doesn't look like they're thinking about any penalties, but I may be misreading the situation.
Yeah, and Jamison seems to be okay. He's skating off the ice, so hopefully he's okay.
Yeah, great by Jamison Samanis to get up there and checking back in with one more long process. Chandra, let's talk about that recruiting process that you've had. I mean, I hear it's been pretty long itself. Any word on that?
Matt, you've been talking a lot about, how long things are. I believe Matt has the longest time on delivered in Providence Catholic history. Would you care to say who that was with, Matt, or?
Oh, let's not go there.
I mean, if we're going to be throwing shots in the booth, let's throw shots in the booth.
Wow.
But,
I mean, I really hope we get back to the game.
I hope we get back to the game as well. I can't wait to be done, you know.
I'm scared for something too personal to be dropped. I mean, I've done my fair share of things in my high school career, but hopefully nothing else gets out tonight.
Yeah,
right,
let's
Matt?
focus on hockey here, boys, huh?
Yeah, let's find some peace up in the box.
Peace, boys.
Let's
Peace.
let the madness happen down on the ice here as we get back into it.
All right.
Parents are a little fired up here.
Nick Mercer steps in, wins that draw on his backhand. Let's see if the Celtics can ice it on the penalty kill. Nick battles in, gets hit, tries to get it deep, and now a quick pass up to number 4 on the Caravan. He comes in, tries to escape past Trent Reynolds, who uses a good stick. Chipped in front. That puck is still loose. Let's see if Trent cannot clear it, but it is knocked aside. And oh my goodness, that net. I mean,
yeah, the net's been a real problem today. Real problem.
I have no more words. I mean, they look brand new, but I gotta say, I think it's the pegs. For those of you that don't know much about this hockey, there are these 2 metal things that go under the post of the net called pegs.
Logan, we got 37 seconds on the clock here. Do you see any pegs in that box or anything to help this net situation?
I mean, not particularly. I mean, it's pretty calm in here.
Pretty calm in there right now?
Yeah, if something big going on, I'd let you guys know, but right now, not seeing too much.
Yeah, and that puck is cleared down by the Celtics. And let's see, as both the defensemen go for a change, Gavin Last comes out here and defends number 21 for the Caravan. The Caravan try to bring it up. Assists alternate captain number 4, tries to juke past number 18, Braden Rogers, but costs it up. Now number 17 for the Caravan, back to corral it. Surveys for a play, passes it to the boards. Number 25.
10 seconds left on this penalty here now.
Now the Celtics just playing a sound box defense in the neutral zone, not even letting the Caravan into the zone, but now that is dumped in, and Gil Ayala's on the puck. Now chipped around. John Carwell to defend. Can't get his stick on it. Puck is on the wall. Great stick by Nick Coveney, making his presence known right after the penalty. Let's see if he can get one back after that. Interesting play on that one. Oh, and we had a shot on net, but that is knocked down and then covered by Grayson Susaki. He's really seeing it well. What can you say about his rebound control, man? How can you relate that to your rebound control?
Yeah, it almost looks like he's got that deep lacrosse pocket as his glove there. His rebound control's been on point tonight. He's doing a spectacular job, and pay some respects to that defense. That was a great switch to Gavin Lass and Gil Ayala by the coaching staff. Great job by the D there to get that puck right where it needs to go. Unfortunately, Caravan were able to keep it in.
Yes, definitely. And I guess we determined that the Caravan knocked off the net in the Celtics defensive zone, so that faceoff can be brought out. And now Mason Brandow in the first line is going to be on to see if we can extend the Celtics lead. Wow, we have a lot going on in this faceoff, but nonetheless, the ref still drops it. John Cardwell gets it. Ooh, tries to get to the middle. Nick Coveney just a little too much on that one. Nick tries to get in front, off. Hayden climbs the right pad. Ryan Sturr at the point, tries to shoot it just a little wide. Now Mason Brandow in on the stick battle, ties up his man. Ryan Scheck dumps it back in and just gets tangled up with number 12. Man, that kid got the worst of that hit. Ryan Scheck is a big boy that really lays the body, Anthony.
Yeah, I would not want to be on the other end of that one. Nope.
No, definitely not. Now Mason Brandow loses that one in the neutral zone. And a good step
Another
up by
big
Ryan
hit there.
Sturr. Oh.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough wake-up for number 12 on the Caravan right now. He's trying to hype up his boys, but just wait till he wakes up in the morning after that hit. That's not going to feel too good.
And now we're actually going to have a penalty for a high stick on that play.
Got it.
That's quite the interesting call. Let's see if Logan has any insights for us or anything.
Yeah, Logan, you got anything down there for this one?
Little afraid.
Logan looks a little bit busy down there, but no, I'm not too sure about that call. I saw the stick go up a little bit. I don't know about a high stick there, though.
Yeah, I don't know. Possibly just a late hit.
This will put the Caravan up 5-on-4 now.
And a good backhand win by Aiden Flood. Henry Gagliardi.
Logan, is Sturr saying anything to you down there? You got any words from Sturr or anything?
I guess not.
I guess there's no words. There's no words from the Logan Walker down in the box for now.
No, and you know what? I think that's just this Ryan Sturr's personality, I'd say. He's really just a stand-up guy. Doesn't talk back much. Doesn't make a scene out of going to the box. Just kind of takes it.
Yeah, the Celtics are going to need a big stop here. Wow, on the kill here.
Yeah, let's see if this kill can continue to have a night and have a season. That has gotten to the middle, but flipped away from Henry Gagliardi. Now the Caravan try to regroup, and it is dumped in by number 15 into the corner by Henry Gagliardi. Henry tries to go high and off the boards, but is kept in by the Caravan defenseman. Now Mitch and Henry on the battle. Squirts out to the middle, cannot be knocked out by Aiden Flood, but Mitch Piano with the clear. I mean, those are both my top guys there. Mitch Piano and Aiden Flood, I think, are top 2 penalty killers, and they just did a world-class job.
Yeah, we've been really on point, even with our picks tonight. I mean, they've been making a big impact throughout this game so far.
Yes, definitely. And I'm still waiting for my Braden Rogers goal, which I'm sure is coming. But for now, we have a toe drag from Nick Coveney, a shot on net, and also corralled by Hayden Klein.
Yeah, let me tell you, Hayden Klein has stepped it up, and he's playing great when they shoot that right in the butterfly position. They got to start to take him back up high. We saw how that worked in the first period. I mean, 3 shots, 3 goals right there. We started hot.
Yeah, after a really rough first period, he's been able to settle it down here. He's only given up 1 since then. So.
Yep, now Mason Brandau and takes that face-off, loses it on his forehand. Caravan try to get that up the ice from their D zone. Ooh, and a good pass cross ice to number 21. Number 21 in with some speed, defended by Gil Ayala. Gil with a good stick, knocks it away, and Gil still on the puck. And here comes Gilberto. Tries to backhand it up to John, but cannot connect. Now that puck is carried across the line by number 10. Kind of breaks Gavin Lass's ankles. Gil Ayala, sprawling effort. Now let's see Mason Brandau out by the point, tries to block it, and that is gloved by Gray. Well, and really quick, folks, let me give you a rankings update. In the Illinois State High School hockey rankings, the Celtics are ranked at number 12, just behind Powerhouse, Northside Powerhouse, GBN, and Catholic League rivalry Bennett Academy. And also another update for the Mount Carmel Caravan. They are ranked at 37th, another impressive jump, like I mentioned, from 64th last year. So now Nick Mercer in with another good backhand win on the faceoff. But the Celtics can't get it. And now some confusion coming out of the box with Ryan Sturr, but we are back at even strength. Puck is chipped into Henry Gagliardi, who tries to get it up to Nick Mercer, but fails. Now the Caravan trying to get it in. Number 10 across the line once again. Sticks with the puck, tries to get it to the middle, but too much going on. And a great block from Andrew Rodriguez. Man, that kid is just getting in lanes, huh, Matt?
Yeah, Andrew Rodriguez does a great job to get in that lane. I mean, we had 5 guys in front of the net there. A little bit of a swarm. Don't always want that, but that was a great job to create some traffic.
Yeah, definitely. And now the Celtics, A-Rod still in on the forecheck. Whoa, that is shot across the ice and taken up by Ryan. So Ryan tries to give it to Vince Karkowska, but Vince wasn't quite ready for it. Dumped in by the Caravan just past Trent Reynolds, and now Ryan Sturr wraps it around, tries to get it to Nick Coveney, who chips it to the middle to A-Rod, who knocks it down with his glove, tries to make a move, just loses that. And now here comes Big Trent across the line. A good little move. Trent just loses that one, but A-Rod picks it up. Andrew now gets it to Nick Coveney. Nick is battling, shakes at a defender, possibly gets tied up. Nothing on that one, though. The boys will play on. Oh, and now it seems to be a high stick. Oh, and that's very interesting. Not what I would have called. Had a high stick, and they said that the Caravan didn't touch it, but the Celtics did. So we're going to go all the way down into the Celtics defensive zone.
Yeah, they'll call the high stick to halt that play, but I thought that we might have possibly been able to get a penalty on Nick Coveney there in the corner. He was a little bit tripped up by that Caravan player, but unfortunately they don't send it the Celtics' way.
Yeah, possibly an interference call, but the referees decide that we're going to play on, so we will. Now Aiden Flood in to take it on his forehand. Loses that, but a good stick by Ryland O'Sullivan at the point to knock that one just wide. And now Nick Coveney once again along the wall, taken up by Gavin Lass, who battles on the point. Gets it up. Nick Coveney chips it to Aiden Flood, who tries to get it to Ryland O'Sullivan, but cannot connect. Ryland still pressuring number 17 for the Caravan. And now here rolls in Nick Coveney. And now here come the Caravan, number 9 across the line. Tries to split the D, almost does, but he gets tied up by Ryan Shack, and that big boy making his presence known. And that puck is given away for number 25 to Nick Coveney. And this could be dangerous, folks. Nick Coveney across the line. Splits with Ryland O'Sullivan. Still with the puck. Oh, definitely gets hooked up, but no call on that play. Wow, he's got to be frustrated. Twice on this shift, he has gotten just harassed, Anthony.
Yeah, that's...
Oh, my goodness. And another
one,
shove to the back.
You can really see the
Ryland
chippiness you were
O'Sullivan.
talking about there.
Yes, definitely. And you see how scrappy this team is. And maybe another interesting play, the Caravan are floating a forward out in the neutral zone, maybe trying to get behind the Celtics defenseman and catch him off guard. Now number 25 takes a shot, but it is blocked by Ryan Scheck, and that is cleared for an icing.
Logan, how are things looking down there right now?
Well, I just overheard our trainer Drew talking a little bit about Daniel Fernandez's injury. And right now, another cut right next to his last one that kept him out for a week. So it might have to have stitches on it later tonight, so we'll see how that plays out. But not a good look for J-Mo, and you got to feel bad for the kid coming right off his last injury.
Yeah, I mean, he is quite the warrior here. Fun fact, folks, he had this gash taken out of his chin in Minnesota that I actually repaired up on the bench. And he's fine now. Yes, I did actually. I had the tape stitches, sealed it right up, and he was good to go. Actually scored a goal later on in that game. And now Mitch Piano tries to get it in front, but gets his stick lifted. And a good diving effort by number 11 on the Caravan.
Just under 5 minutes left here in the third period.
And you got to think, Matt, when are they thinking about pulling this goalie if you're Mike DiStefano?
Yeah, you know, I think if I'm Mike DiStefano, he's got a great team around him, and I don't think that they're going to risk it with 2 minutes, but I think maybe with a minute and a half, maybe a minute left in the game, they'll pull him.
Another one.
Goal. Holy jumping Braden Rogers. What did I say about that pick to Cliff?
You called it. That's your
come on.
That's your pick.
I mean, I
Are you kidding me?
I just knew it. Number 18, Braden Rogers with a toe drag.
Take a look at this replay here. Wow. Celtic Nation, of at least what's left of it, is loving it. That's your pick, Schlender.
I mean,
you called it.
I just knew it. This is like insider trading out here. I mean, I told him he was going to score before the game. He scores in the game. I told you guys he was going to score.
Wow.
Come on.
That puts a shot through Mount Carmel. Like that, down 2 goals with 4 minutes left. Any game plan here?
I mean, if I'm the Celtics, I just say keep the foot on the gas, stay disciplined. You know, I mean, this Caravan bench just got absolutely silenced after that dirty snipe by Braden Rogers. But they got a shot, and it is a great block by Gil Ayala. Fun fact about Gil, he has led the team in blocks this whole season, just putting his body on the line for the team. And like I said earlier, very Ferda, as the boys say.
Very Ferda, yes, very Ferda.
Now that puck is in the zone. Gavin Lass tries to get it, but it is shot in front, and now Mason Brandau picks the defender's pocket, still battling along the boards, chipped up, knocked down, a lot of going on here. Andrew Rodriguez chips that one out, and now number 17 for the Caravan is back. Pass it to number 36, who tries to chip it up, but there is a lot of confusion, a lot of movement going on. But number 19 for the Caravan tries to take it across the line and gets sticked away by Gil Ayala. That puck was climbing across the line and finally got out. Now here come the Caravan. Once again, number 21, who gets the puck taken away. And let's see, tries to shoot it down.
No ice.
No icing on the play.
This so far, this game has been a lot more fun to call than the game last year, Schlender versus Brother Rice. That one ended in a little bit of a disappointment there with the loss to that one.
Yeah, definitely a sad turnout last year, but definitely a great matchup. I mean, we play the Crusaders tomorrow, 5:20 at Oakland Ice Arena. So anyone in the area, we would love to see you come out and support the Celtics. It is going to be a great matchup, and it is going to be a gritty one. These Crusaders play us so tough every time, and they are quite the team to beat in the Catholic League.
Yeah, so that's nice there by the Caravan. What a way by the Celtics to suck the momentum out of all of them, out of the bench, out of the guys on the ice. Everybody on the Caravan just had the momentum absolutely sucked out of them. So what a way by the Celtics.
Yes, definitely. And now lefty Aiden Flood comes in to take that and gets tied up, takes a shove. Oh, and Ryan Sturr loses his balance.
2-on-1 here.
2-on-1 and a
amazing, great effort right there. Wow.
Henry Gagliardi on the diving effort gets knocked down. Man, that's why they named him an all-star, huh, Matt?
That's why he has those highlight tapes, man. I'm sure we'll see one. What an effort by Gags.
Yeah, checking back to Shunder, absolutely. I mean, just a spectacular job this year from blocking shots to absolutely laying the body. He's done a great job on the defensive side. So
And now it seems like we have a Caravan penalty, and that might just be the final blow. Man, that is going to be very detrimental. This Caravan team is down 2 goals with 2 minutes and 17 seconds left, and they just took a penalty. Logan, what are you thinking if you're in that box and you're that Caravan player right now? Excuse me. Sorry.
Logan, how are you feeling if you're that Caravan player sitting right next to you right now? Can you get any words out of him for us?
They're down 2 goals. They had 3 straight to tie it up, and then they gave, 2 more? I mean, he's just mad about this right now. And
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Yeah, I think you could say disappointed as a one-word summary there. Oh, and the Celtics get it across.
The net's out again.
Jamos Amanis out there passes it to our star defenseman, Ryan Shack, who gets it off Hayden Klein's pad, and then he kicks the net off. So we're going to have another offensive zone draw for the Celtics here. What do you think, Anthony? I mean, if you ask me, 6'3" sounds a lot better than 5'3", huh?
6'3" is definitely much better than 5'3". I think the Celtics are going to look here, keep that foot on the gas, and take another goal here.
Yeah, I hope to see that face-off one on the back end by John Carwell. Mason Brandau tries to do a
There's a
fake
breakaway for the
slap shot.
Caravan here.
And now number 4 in. Great glove save by Grayson Susaki, who just corrals that puck. Man, that was quite the interesting play there. Mason Brandau went for the fake
What a save.
slap shot pass and just lost it to that Caravan forward number 4, who actually made a great play on that play, excuse me.
Yeah, what a great job by the Celtics. Great job by the defense by Sasaki. But I also want to pay some respects to where it's due. What a great job by Hayden Klein to stick in this game, not let the goals on the board get in his head at all. Great job to lay it out there.
Yes, definitely, Matt. That's
Just
a
under
great
2
call.
minutes to go here in the third period. Celtics are up 5-3.
Now Trent Reynolds down low with the puck, passes it across to Aiden Flood. Aiden passes it across the ice again to Andrew Rodriguez, who tries to be his defender wide, but gets it sticked away. Andrew passes it to Flood. Flood goes across the ice to Gil Ayala. Gil with the shot gets blocked in front. Now Gil battling down in the corner, comes up with the puck. Let's see, gets forechecked. Oh my goodness, and that one is shot out of play. Closer
Yikes.
to us.
That's getting close now.
I mean, we're working our way up. Thankfully, there's not much time left because I cannot risk my pretty face getting hit.
Can't risk it, man. Well, boys, as time winds down, this could be the last broadcast together. You want to leave the people with anything, any words of wisdom from seniors here in Providence?
You know, I'll save mine for the end, but Matt, you got anything good for us?
Brett?
Yeah, I mean, well, first of all, thank you to all who have tuned in through the past couple of years, especially for our hockey games. It's been a spectacular job. And to those coming into Providence with the junior high night, we encourage you all to check it out. Come out to a shadow day. Do as much as you can to get close to the school because it's truly an amazing place.
And it seems like we're going to have a 5-on-3 for 59 seconds and another penalty coming for the Caravan with 1:15 left in the game. Man, this is really just deflating any chance that the Caravan could have at this win. So now, Anthony, you asked us, what is your last piece of advice or something you'd like to leave our viewers with?
Something I'd like to leave the viewers with here. I'm actually going to pull a quote here from Coach Oliver's board in his room. You see Coach Oliver down there on the bench right now. For we walk by faith, not by sight. Just trusted in God, and He's got the right plan for you. It's exactly what I'm going to be doing the next couple years as I go through college. So
Yes,
that's what I like to leave
definitely.
people with today.
Thank you for that great quote there. Now Gil Ayala tries to shoot it from the point, gets blocked in front. Gil recovers and gets it to Andrew Rodriguez, who tries to glove it. Now Braden Rogers in on the battle. Kept in by Gil after that is shot out by the Caravan forward. Gil Ayala out at the point. Slap shot. Goal tipped in by Braden Rogers.
Is that two? That's two for
Oh
him.
my goodness. And he is waving it off for a high stick.
Oh
my goodness
Tragic.
gracious. Hot diggity. I thought we had another one there.
I thought we
mean,
did too.
Gosh. You know, Braden Rogers, once again, just working hard in front. I mean, come on.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's an unfortunate break for the Celtics, and that was nearly a pick-the-click to a pick-the-click with Braden
Yeah.
Rogers on the tip of Gilbert Ayala's shot.
That was a nice shot there from Gil. Nice shot.
But we still have 46.4 seconds left. and 29 on the 5-on-3. Let's see if the Celtics can pat their lead a little bit more.
Well, Schlender, as time ticks down here, you asked me, I asked Matt, what do you want to leave the people with?
A message just to everyone is insanity. And that sounds a little interesting, I'll say. But whatever you do, whatever you do, have some insanity. Be a little crazy with it, because you know what? Having some insanity gets you through stuff. I mean, sometimes it's the crazy people. You got to be driven.
Yeah, right.
You gotta love what you do. It sounds weird, but you know what? That's what I'm going to preach. That's what I'd like to preach to those incoming new Celtics. Be a little insane. Be a little wacky. Be yourself. And just do everything to 100%. Because if there's anything that I've learned from these wonderful people here at Providence, it's that you should never do anything halfway. And as clock winds down, the Celtics come out with the win, 5-3. What a performance here as the Celtics come back from their tie to win it.
I'm wishing we had a post-game show to really discuss this, man. Maybe next year you're going to have to watch out for the broadcast crew possibly coming at you with the post-game show.
And now, Anthony, as we wrap up this game, what are your final thoughts? What did the Celtics do good tonight? What can they improve on?
The Celtics came out of the gate real hot. 3 goals in the first period. That's exactly what you want. You can't really write it any better. I think that was kind of the story of this game.
Yeah, definitely. Matt, what else? What could you say the Celtics might want to improve on for the rest of the weekend or coming into the playoffs?
Yeah, not so much to improve on, but I think the Celtics just got to keep that gritty nature to them. I think it's what's allowing them to get past some of these teams. Like Mount Carmel today, very gritty team, amazingly gritty team. And tomorrow night with the Crusaders of Brother Rice, let me tell you, that's a gritty team as well. So we got to keep that rolling, and we got to send this in the playoffs. So, Shunder, how does this put us in the race to having that second overall in that first round bye?
It's the first step, It's the first step. We said that we needed 3 wins this weekend. That's 1 done. But I got to tell you, we're not looking too far ahead, We like to say that we want these 3 wins to get that second seed, but we're just moved on to tomorrow night, We're focused on those Crusaders. They are led by their great tandem of forward brothers James and Jonathan Esposito, and we're going to see how that matchup fares up tomorrow night.
Walker, you got anything for us to leave us with from the box?
Well, this great game today. I'm proud of the boys being able to come back. Made it a tie game, but they got back in there. 2 straight goals to finish us off. That's just a great way to finish it, and good thing to see going into the postseason, You got to be able to make some comebacks once you get deep in the season. So I love to see it at the end of the stretch, and hopefully these boys can keep on rolling going into the playoffs, both conference and state.
Yes, definitely.
That's all.
And now, one last thing, I'm going to sign off. It's been Anthony Brock, Matthew Myers, and Jonathan Schlender. We thank you very much for watching. And one last shout out, I'm going to say everyone, all the camera people, that the camera and behind the scenes. Excuse me, I don't know what that was.
Well, we couldn't do without you guys.
I'm going to resume our thank yous.
The broadcast crew.
Yes,
couldn't do without you guys,
All the behind the scenes people. It's really easy for us to get up here and talk, but a big thank you to all those people behind the scenes, the camera work, the 1-2s, and a big thank you to Mr. Brock. He sets everything up, and he is our main man out here, and we couldn't do anything like this without him. So one last time, signing off, Jonathan Schlender,
Anthony Brock,
and Matt Myers. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good night.